Welcome back, my friendly friends, to more Persona 3 Reload. Pharaoh Fiasco here. Last episode, we got through basically all of, or the last of June, all for July, the most recent section of the thingamabob. So now, before we can actually do the, move into the July full moon operation, we have people that we gotta save. I sense someone. There seems to be a human presence within Tartarus between floors 48 and 53. It would be best for you to search the tower and locate them as soon as possible. Okay, 48 and 53. So I'm just going to go ahead and flash forward to us retrieving these people. There's a person nearby. It must be one of those missing people who wandered in here. I'm getting a signal from 450. Let's hurry. Wow. Fuka just telling us exactly where they're at. I'm not gonna say no to that. There she is. And we have 3 people we have to rescue, so she is just one of 3. The first of 3. I'm getting a reading of a person. Please go secure them right away. So where exactly? I'm sure there was someone here. Check everywhere, please.
Oh, there's a treasure chest.
And she's also telling us about the treasure chest, so... Alright, it's all good. Okay, got him. So there are an exclamation point on the map then. That must be one of the people who went missing. We need to provide treatment immediately. Please return to the entrance as soon as you can. Let's take back to the entrance. Understood. I'll wait for you at the entrance. That asked for an escort. I'm assuming that means Mitsuru would come up and take them back and we could keep exploring. Welcome back. So it looks like you were able to rescue a missing person. Extracurricular excellence. All right. We can have them stay here for now. We'll see them off properly when the time comes. So now Elizabeth can tell us where the...
Good day.
All right, ask about missing persons. 55 and 59. So she'll only tell us the location of one missing person at a time then. Oh, that's new. Never seen that before, but I guess it's because somebody was close to it. Okay, so it's the guy. Which means the last person is gonna be the, whatever girl it was. Alright, here he is. And he doesn't have anything more profound to say. Let's ask for an escort just to see what it's like.
Yes.
In that case, please stand by until an escort arrives at your location. Now, will Mitsuru actually... I'll go then. Just hold on for a little longer. Apologies for the delay. I'll make sure this person is escorted back safely. So, if we were doing like, don't worry, we'll keep them safe at the entrance until you decide to leave for the night. If you find any more missing people, please rescue them as quickly as you can. Interesting, but we have no idea where the next person is, and we don't want to just be climbing floors until we actually get there, so... We're gonna just skip to when I'm talking to Elizabeth and finding out when it actually is, then skip to getting them. Okay, guess we didn't have to go down. So there's a person nearby, floor 64. Let's get it. All right, last one up. Finally, okay, so he was, or she was near the end. So we can go ahead and bring her back. Let's take back to the entrance. And that's it, all 3 of them rescued. There's now nothing else for us to do in Arca. I tried another search, but I'm still not picking up anyone else's presence inside. It seems we've rescued everybody who accidentally ended up in Tartarus. Golden. And so the reason why we did it with 2 days left to spare... Okay, yeah, she has nothing else to inquire about or make mention of. And we've gotten everything. Let me look at these requests, because... About requests...
Here are my requests.
Yeah, everything that could expire today, we've already gotten taken care of. So that's most excellent. All right.
Very well.
And now we just got to make sure we hit up Mr. Edagawa tomorrow.
Oh, hello.
Yeah, let's call it quits. We need that sweet, sweet courage boost. A quick option to, I guess that quick option to disconnect came up for the thingamabob. Yo. What's up? Tomorrow's the big day. That's right.
Yeah.
I've got butterflies in my stomach. You know, like right before a big match. Now I know how Sanada-san feels before he gets in the ring. When is Jun... I'm really worried Junpei's never gonna, like... Okay. I'm, like, okay. It might take a while because the Persona, like... Persona 5 was localized the same way, basically. And then eventually they did just start calling them Haru and stuff. What's today? The 7/6. Okay, so it should be this one. Basically, is saved the day before each of the full moon operations, but that's not for anything. This is for stuff that I plan on doing after I beat the game, content that I plan on making. All right, so Kurosawa, first we'll hit him up to turn. Oh, let me get that courage boost first while we're actually here. There's no reason for us to fast travel out of here really just yet. Oh, Fuka, but we definitely can't do Fuka yet. And will our courage upgrade? It will! We're determined now, finally.
Okay, then.
So now we can start Mutatsu. Ooh, he hasn't said his name. Whoops. Now we can finally start that one social link. Ooh, all right. Well, we'll just do it tonight. But now, let's go ahead and hit up Kurosawa. It's Monday, but we also want our rewards for collecting everybody. They're all nice and recovered. And you know it was us. You're here. Take this envelope. No, it's something that missing schoolgirl brought in as a reward to the one who found her. There was a lot on the about the case that stymied us on the force, so I figured you guys were involved. Recarm. The missing person's family sent a thank you letter. Take this too. Letter of thanks. Are we gonna get one for everybody?
Oh, yeah.
This money is from the salaryman who went missing. I couldn't make out the full picture from questioning him, but you're the ones who saved him, right?
I'm counting on you.
The police can't accept gifts, so this is yours. Use it wisely. 40 grand.
I'm gonna think of it.
They found that missing girl the other day. I tried questioning her, but her answers didn't make any sense. She said some kids saved her from an attack by a black thing.
Much obliged.
She left a reward with us, so I'll hand it over to you. Black quartz.
Good to see you.
Now he's got a sale going on.
Prices are a bit lower today. Take a look if you have the chance.
It'll give us additional magic, but it won't make our basic attacks stronger. And the Pleiades also won't.
Got some new things.
Yeah, none of this stuff is gonna be
What
better.
are you looking for?
I was almost expecting Mitsuru to have something better on hand, but no, guess not. Well, with that said, we will be back here later on, but for the time being, I think actually... Yep, it looks like we're doing Hitotoshi's. Yeah, we've got Fornius, and we might grow closer to him. All right. Never would have guessed it'd be him, but he kept being available, and we kept going to him, so I guess it's not that surprising at the end.
Good timing.
I've been waiting for you, Shirotsky-kun. If you're planning to attend today's meeting, I could use your help with something. Yeah, let's spend time with the student council.
Thanks.
Excellent. I owe you for this. I'd like to do a little presentation to help raise awareness on the student council. I'll do most of the talking, so if you wouldn't mind supporting me. Of course, we got your back whenever, wherever.
Which is what I believe to be the proper way to wear one's uniform. Please keep these things in consideration.
It doesn't look like... Well, I guess there is some stylization. He might have an issue with how Yukari chooses to dress at school, but... I think underneath that, she is wearing her blazer.
I'm not saying everyone should follow this to the letter, so we'll leave it to the discretion of the individual.
Oh, nah, he'd let Yukari he'd let her live. He'd be alright.
Holy crap! Did that just come out of his mouth?
He's really mellowed out, hasn't he?
I think this is the first time he's cared about anyone else's opinions.
Well, at least he's trying.
Yeah. Can't fault him for that.
Thank you. I couldn't have done it without you.
Real, you would have been so much different if we hadn't spent the last few weeks hanging out with you.
So, how did I do? What did everyone think?
Impressed. Genuinely, they were impressed with you. With the current corner you've turned. You were great.
Thanks. Doing that takes a huge weight off my shoulders.
I can't believe we're still getting points.
I may have painted a selfish, arrogant portrait of myself to everyone, so I'll have to win back their trust.
And you will if you keep on this path.
Here, look at this. One of the guys fessed up about the cigarette butt in the boys' bathroom.
Really? I forgot. Okay. Hidetoshi Odagiri is not a social link that I ever remember the ending of. So this is genuinely surprising to me, even though I've done it probably about 4 or 5 times. The last time actually would have been several years ago, though. But yeah, I like Hidetoshi, but I don't ever remember this part.
It took a lot of persuasion, but he promised me he'll never smoke again.
And I'm sure the only reason he came clean is because he saw how you were no longer a crazed, power-hungry madman.
This lighter is proof of that. I earned his trust by showing compassion for others, just like you taught me. That's why you should be the one to have it.
All right. I'll cherish it.
Thanks.
Cheap lighter.
I've spent my whole life looking down on others. Such baseless bravado. But you taught me an important lesson. Something I'll carry with me forever. I don't think I'll ever be anything like you, though.
Well, don't sell yourself short. Odagiri seems embarrassed. I feel an unbreakable bond with Hidetoshi. So,
I am thou. Thou art I.
We
The
in-
bond thou hast nurtured hath finally matured.
we inexplicably got Futsunushi last time, so...
The innermost power of the Emperor Arcana hath been set free. We now bestow upon thee the ultimate form of the Emperor within thyself.
Okay. Rank up. 10. Odin. I think this might be the same.
Do you remember the story I told you about the TV station's writer?
This part I do remember, though.
That man. He's my father.
In fact, I think I actually might have mentioned that in a previous thing. I didn't know it was supposed to... I didn't remember it was supposed to be a reveal.
I see now that sincerity is important, and I'm proud of myself for understanding that. I also realized what an amazing man my father is.
Yeah, he raised you.
It's about time to go. Say, do you want to stop by somewhere before we head home?
Why not? This is going to be the last time you and I ever hang out, so...
Now that I think about it, we've never hung out outside of school before.
Oh, the first, last, and only time, then. I walked home with Hidetoshi, who was in a great mood. All right. And our stuff's here. So, Yabak chocolate and doctoring jelly. I forgot why I bought this stuff. I think I was just gonna buy everything. Tomorrow's the day. If we lose, the city gets overrun with the lost, right? We gotta win this, no matter what. You down for hitting Tartarus later? I want to pack on some muscle.
Oh,
That's right, Shirotsky-kun. For tomorrow, I think I'll have you stand by at the dorm just in case. So if there are preparations you need to make, please take care of them today. Come to think of it, the crops I planted on the rooftop should be ready to harvest by now. Maybe I should go check on them. Yeah, let's go ahead and hit that rooftop up. Everybody. Oh, and Ikutsuki's here.
Hello.
Tomorrow, my hypothesis will be put to the test. A shadow will appear during the full moon. This is all quite exciting for a researcher such as myself.
Oh yeah.
It's almost the full moon! Anyways, just leave everything to me. I'll take out the enemy in the blink of an eye. Oh man, I'm so pumped. I sure hope I can get some sleep tonight.
By the way,
So, full moon's nearly here. Huh, things are about to get exciting. I can't wait to see what we're taking on. I wonder what the next shadow will be like. I bet it'll be far stronger than the other ones so far. Ooh, and Mitsuru wants to cook. I'm not picking up any signs of a shadow related to tomorrow's full moon. Looks like we just have to wait until it appears tomorrow. So let's fast travel to the rooftop. I'm trying to decide what's more important. I can't remember if planting something will take up our entire evening. Yeah, it can wait. If it does, 7:18, sure. Okay, golden. So in which case, part-time position open. Yeah, let's fast travel, because what we want to do is we want to fast travel to Polonia Mall. But we don't actually care about what's going on in Polonia. Hit this place up. And then we'll do what we gotta do. Oh, I guess not. Huh. In which case... Restroom. A hint of drunkenness emanates from the restrooms. I better stay away. So if we have to pee, we gotta do it somewhere else. We'd like to know our fortune. But that's only for tonight. We're not gonna be able to do any of this stuff tomorrow, so okay. Well, we're not gonna be able to do what we wanted to do tonight. So we're just gonna hang out at Chagall then. And do what we gotta do. Spend time at Chagall. And our reward. I doubt, like, there's no way. We're forever away from another courage rank up. But it's getting late. We should go back to the dorm. So, with that done, it's the day.
Good morning.
How are you feeling today? Perfect. That's really reassuring. I guess that's why you're the leader. By the way, we're going to have a quick meeting about the operation tonight. So please return to the dorm immediately after school. No time to do anything. Only time to make sure that class is ended. There will be a full moon tonight. A powerful shadow may appear. I should return to the dorm and prepare myself. Right into the dark hour.
any luck, Fuka?
Just a moment. I found it. I'm picking up a large shadow in the city.
Pay dirt. All right.
Hey, you were right. Yes, it seems like our full moon hypothesis was correct.
It's located in Iwatodai, inside a building on Shirakawa Boulevard.
Shirakawa Boulevard, huh?
Shirakawa Boulevard. They've been finding the lost in pairs lately. Now I understand why.
Do tell.
In pairs. Ah. Now I understand.
What's on Shirakawa Boulevard? I'm not familiar with that area.
Well, Fuka, allow us to elucidate.
I've heard about it, but...
Oh, that's where all those hotels are. That explains a lot. You've heard about them, right, Fuka? Where people go to, you know.
What? What is wrong with you?
Come now, don't let your imaginations get carried away. They're no different from any other hotel.
You're obligated to say that to a bunch of minors, though. I do think Akihiko is still 17, but Mitsuru's been 18 for about 2 months at this point, so.
The rooms are just a bit more exotic. That's all.
Oh, really?
I don't know about this. Maybe I shouldn't go.
Yeah, I think we're gonna be the ones to decide that.
Aw, look at you, Yucatan. You're such a child sometimes.
What? Who are you calling a child?
You, obviously.
Alright, fine. Let's go. I'm reserving a spot in the lineup for today's operation. No objections.
Okay, they did change it slightly because obviously back in Fest you don't get theurgies. So here she says that back in Fest what she says is that because she messed up on the last one or because of what happened on the last time, she's coming along no matter what. Like if you try to remove her from the party, she's like, no sir. So, but she already did that when we went to go learn theurgies. So the reason, I mean, the outcome is still the same, but the reason is different.
You could just do that?
She just did.
So, who's gonna take the lead?
We're still asking that? Oh, right, because this is Mitsuru's back on the front line, so.
I don't see any reason to change leaders now.
All right.
Yamagishi, I want you to handle support during the operation.
I'll do my best.
All right. Go ahead and decide on the rest of the team. Let's do this.
So I think what we're going to go with, because it's a choice between Akihiko or Junpei. So I'm going to pick Akihiko. Wait, we don't have to bring Mitsuru? I forgot about that. Let's do Akihiko. And Mitsuru. I'm very tempted to do Akihiko and Junpei, but... And then, there she is. Let's... We can save, and we shall... Just because, if in the case that we do get clobbered, I don't want to have to go back all the way to all the way back to yesterday.
Whoa, looks just like I imagined. Champs de floors? How do you say that?
Let's leave it to Mitsuru. I'm not even gonna attempt it.
It's Champ de Fleurs. It means field of flowers.
This is the place. I can sense the presence inside.
Then come on, leader. Let's get this over with.
In we go. Now I'm wondering how different this place is gonna be, because honestly, this is like,
Leader.
unless something's changed, like there's like I'm not sure how to, because I don't want to. I like the change of scenery. That's what I'm gonna say here. I'm detecting a major presence upstairs. It has to be our target. It's hiding in a larger room on the 3rd floor. Head that way and track it down. Though it's a lot more claustrophobic, but because in Fest this place is ginormous, but now the proportions are a lot more regular sized. But since they're like this, it's probably gonna be the same thing as yeah. See, there are shadows running around in Fest, but the floors are giant enough to accommodate it as like a dungeon. It'd be way too difficult to, like, it would block off entire things if we weren't trying to fight. I sense a large presence behind that door. Are you ready? I'm ready.
boss? It's more normal looking than I expected.
Get ready, everyone. Here it comes.
All right, let's get to fighting.
This large shadow is like a Hierophant Arcana. I don't know what it'll do. Be ready for anything.
Let's open up with, because we have we're the fire user in this lineup, so we got to start with that.
Pull the trigger.
I don't remember about this one specifically, but Akihiko will have to take a turn off. I'm very satisfied with the level that we were able to achieve, but still, it's better to hedge our bets than to not. And let's have her actually Rakunda. Makoga. Ooh. But we've got Yukari on deck, so... let's try to go for crits. 37. Yeah, you'll have to keep us live. Now they can, our senpai can go on the offense. 52, not too shabby. 98, okay, golden. Doomsday Doctrine. What's this? Inflicted with fear.
That skill seems to instill fear in its opponents.
There was something, I don't think it was called Doomsday Doctrine though.
You'll be paralyzed if you succumb to the fear. Don't push yourself and try to calm down.
Yeah, let's go ahead and thank God we're up.
Get to you.
Do we not have a Maypatra gem? Interesting. I don't have a single Maypatra gem. Alright, who's up next? Yukari.
Here we go.
Now she'll be able to go ahead. Who's actually... Yeah, Akihiko is up next. Okay, cool. Ooh, this worked out perfectly.
Don't mind if I do.
I'll hit them where it hurts.
You will with another Bufula. Assault dive. Of course he gets to crit. Okay.
What to do?
We'll stay on the offensive.
It's my turn now.
As much as I hate it, we're probably gonna be...
Much obliged.
Yeah, we could all use something like that.
Sonata Senpai's back in the fight.
He's gonna recover from his debuffs next turn.
Shall I move to strike?
But what we're looking for is some Theurgy action. Alright. Attack reverted, defense reverted. Makoga. This is gonna hurt a lot more.
I'll go with.
Wheel Rakunda this time to leave Akihiko open to attack.
Pull the trigger.
Or actually, Akihiko won't be able to attack. Oh, golden.
I think I can use it now.
How should I kill?
We're not in super dire straits, so I want to wait until that's the case. Now, Mitsuru, she will use her Theurgy. And then, it's not weak to that or anything. Yeah, 244. Doomsday Doctrine again. As long as it doesn't get us. Okay. So Dysphere. Now the main problem is gonna be if it attacks again. We're gonna have to have Mitsuru actually use one of the Amugi waters or something. Restores 100 HP to one ally. Sure. Assault dive again. Golden! Alright. He's attack and defense down. Do we have someone who resists? We do. Do we have someone who doesn't suck who resists? That? Yes. Alright. Rebellion increases one ally's critical rate. Let's see if Akihiko might be able to make some magic happen with this. Alright. Shield. Ooh! I tried to... Okay, I effed it up. Yeah. 226.
Shall I move to strike?
And she'll keep it out, keep it going. Now we'll be able to use Cadenza, which is awesome. Makoga, which we're gonna eat for breakfast now that we've got. Yep. Cadenza increases accuracy and evasion. And she'll also drop her Theurgy. Give us some big numbers here.
Just one more. Take that.
192. And he's still a Rebellion. No crit. Alright. Bufula. Almost 100 damage, but it's gonna... Yep, attack and defense reverted. That's okay. We'll set it up this next turn. Oh.
What to do?
Well, that's cool. Yeah, see, one turn of recovery, so Medea... Top off everyone's HP totals.
I'll take care of this.
You will by debuffing.
I'll hit them where it hurts.
And you will make sure that we can hit them where it hurts more. Doomsday Doctrine again. We've gotten lucky so far. We have not gotten lucky this time. Okay, so the fear didn't prevent us from acting. But still, only Mitsuru's gonna be able to do anything this turn. And, well, it could have been worse. It could have been everybody. Critical rate reverted. Well, there's a chance she might not be able to do anything. Don't count her out just yet. $97. Can we dodge? We can, but now our stuff's gonna start reverting, yeah. Not one crit. We're still doing what we gotta do, though. This turn, Yukari's actually going to attack. 65. Not the greatest ever.
He's gonna win this.
Yeah, and I think Sonic Punch. God dang.
I'm ready.
104. Got it. Yeah, Theurgy's pretty nice. 12,000. Sharp Student, which I think reduces our crit. Yeah, halves chance of taking a critical hit.
This I can fight even
Garula. Okay, and we can pick the skills for them, because in Fest, like, they really leaned into the fact that that they were not controlled by you. They would be the ones picking the skills to replace. But with Garula, there's no reason to have Garu anymore. Sukukaja. And he'll get Diorama next time. Yeah. Akihiko.
We did it! The enemy's been defeated. Great work, everyone.
Now let's mosey on out of here, right?
I'll be waiting outside for you.
I wish, it would be very nice if we could, it'd be very nice if we could talk to them. A mirror this big would be convenient, but I'm not so sure about this design. Alright, out we go. The door won't budge. A strong force seems to be holding it shut. No way! Why? I still sense a shadow in that room!
Huh?
But we just... It's not the same one from before. But where is it hiding?
Hey,
The shadow should be in this room, right? We have to find it. One wonders.
huh?
Hey, is it just me or is there something weird about this mirror? And this is definitely gonna get an anime cutscene. There's no way. The Atlas branded body wash. I wonder. A cool Jack Frost scent. Where am I? My head feels foggy. I can't remember why I'm here. What was I doing? I feel like I'm forgetting something important. Huh? I can hear the shower running in the bathroom.
Embrace your desire.
There's a strange voice ringing in my head.
I am the voice of your inner self. Revel in the moment.
I don't think that's about to happen.
That which cannot be felt is merely a dream. The present is all we have.
That's not true.
The future is but a fantasy. Memory a fabrication. Let your desire free you from your shackles. Such is your wish.
I can't give in.
Pleasure is what you truly seek. You stand before the doorway to bliss. You cannot deny your instincts. Embrace your desire.
I'll pass. My mind is getting clearer. Seems like something was trying to manipulate my thoughts. Someone turned off the shower in the bathroom.
What was I...
Huh?
Well, it seems Yukari's thoughts were being manipulated as well.
I can finally reach you.
And something with the power to block Fuka out. That's dangerous.
Can you two hear me?
I hear you.
I'm sorry I couldn't contact you sooner. The shadow was interfering with your thoughts, so I couldn't reach you. Looks like you two got teleported away as well. The group's all been separated. The enemy is still in the same room. Let's regroup and then head back there.
Hopefully with a strategy for how this doesn't happen again.
Did you hear that? Haru-chan?
Yeah, I heard you.
Did something happen?
No, why would you ask that?
It's fine. Come on, let's go. And how about we don't mention this to anyone? Got it?
That's different. She's like, if you mention this to anybody, I'll never speak to you again. But at this point, we're getting more and more used to Yukari in general being not toned down, but Yukari in general being softened from the personality that she had in Fess. I'm sorry, I only sensed the one shadow. And I hate to bear more bad news on top of this, but a barrier has gone up within the building. You won't be able to reach it this way. So we can blame that shadow for getting us trapped down here. I'm going to try and find a way to break this barrier. In the meantime, please reconvene on the second floor. Go ahead and head up. So you guys were one floor below, huh? So this gets a full scene now. Didn't expect another one to be there. Anyway, you two come out of it all right? How about you?
Oh.
Nothing odd. Nothing at all. Could it be? I get it. It's the mirrors. The readings from the mirrors in the guest room seem to be resonating with the main shadow. If we can destroy those mirrors, then maybe we'll be able to break the barrier. So what rooms are these mirrors in? Is she just gonna tell us?
Yes.
I sensed something from rooms 204 and 205. She is just gonna tell us. You have to run around checking them. Try heading to those two rooms first. But, alright, well. Rooms 204 and 205. Here's 204. But since this place, there's no, ooh, what's all this then? Soul refresh. Sure, let's just transmogrified guest. All right. Well, there's the mirror. Well, so we just break it, right? All right then, time to end this hoax.
I'm sorry.
Wait, hold on. The signal's close, but I'm not entirely certain that this is the right mirror. Could you check the other room too, just in case? That's a good point. Better to be safe than sorry, so let's cover all our bases first. Okay, so this is incorrect. We can see ourselves in it. That's the rub, by the way, in case you hadn't noticed the weird part. 205. I think when I replay this, I'm definitely doing Akihiko Junpei. Okay, so it's...
Oh.
Okay, there's the mirror. Oh, wait, there's something different about this one compared to the other one. You sure? It looks the same to me. You notice anything, Shirotsky? I see ghosts in this one. Our reflections.
Yeah, that's right.
Oh, now that you mention it, this mirror is reflecting everything but us. Yeah, looking back on it, I think it's the same thing as the mirror in the room with the shadow was in. There's definitely something up with the mirror that reflects everything except people. We can't know for sure if this is the right one, but do you want to try breaking it and see? Let's break it. I knew it! Now we should be able to get to the shadow, right? There should be one more. Huh? Actually, the seal's still intact, but that should've... Don't panic. Can you pick up any similar signals? Let me see. Got it! I'm getting a signal from a mirror on the 3rd floor. Then we just have to break that one too, right? Fuka, can you tell us which room it's in? Sorry, I can't pinpoint the exact location. There's too much interference from the main signal. Okay, cool. I guess we'll just have to go and find another mirror that doesn't show our reflection. It should be inside one of the rooms on the 3rd floor. Good luck. Abolish the barrier. But I guess we could run around checking all of these rooms if Mitsuru's just gonna let us steal stuff from the inhabitants. So there's I obviously don't remember the solution to this puzzle, and it might not even be the same. So in this case, we'll just have to check every room. And Ikutsuki was not kidding when he said that the layouts were more exotic. This is the gaudiest wallpaper I've ever seen. Okay, that's us. And there's... Well then... I wonder... I'm sure the devs had some fun with the coffin layouts in this place. So that's 301, which we've already checked. And this vending machine won't work, yeah. It's the dark hour. .304. Now watch it be in 303. Whoa, I knew it! Well, they were having a grand old time in here. The main signal is completely gone. The seal should be broken now.
All right.
Excellent. Then the target's room should be accessible now. Still, we're behind schedule. Let's move. Right, in universe, they only have an hour to actually get this done. Well, that'll never come up for us here, so we're all good. Alright, the shadow is waiting behind this door. Are you ready? So now here's where the big remix should be for this fight.
So it was you! I'll teach you not to mess with a girl's heart!
We'll get it this time. I believe in you, team.
I wonder if this is the true appearance of this room.
Unforgivable! I'll never forgive you for that!
This one's from the Lover's Arcana. It's the source of the mind manipulation.
I'm feeling good about this.
Wait, she instantly gets her theurgy? Well, we're obviously not gonna do it just yet. So,
What to do?
you'll... I want to... We'll Rakunda so that Mitsuru can attack. Wait, our lineup changed! Mitsuru's third now. Alright, well. Go ahead and get in there. Yeah, light this thing all the way up. And now he's gonna have to Tarunda. Holy arrow. Critted and charmed.
The enemy's charmed you. Please, we're on your side.
At least it downed him, Heartbreaker. Is this gonna do additional damage to Akihiko? Yep.
Watch out! It's dangerous to get hit by that attack while you're charmed. Please support each other while you're fighting.
So now Akihiko will actually be behind this guy in the turn order.
Gonna use an item.
Time to redeem myself.
Will... Do we have someone that blocks Pierce? We take less damage from it. Let's see about Zio. Resist. We'll have her Cure Water. So this turn was kind of a mess, but it's all good. Oh, Akihiko was not behind this guy in the turn order. I guess I'm assuming it'd be the same thing. Marin Karin. Got her.
What's wrong with me?
And we're up next. We can't, like, I want to use her theurgy so that we can build back up to our next theurgy. We'll put a helping hurting on it. Yeah.
The enemy's charmed you. Please, we're on your side.
Nah, we're not about to be charmed for much longer. We'll see to that.
What's the plan here?
Alright. Bufula. 145. I should check to see which of his stats is higher. Diorama? 1,500. That's crazy. Alright. So this is obviously going to be part of the new thing.
Should I scan on this enemy?
Yeah.
I see. So this is what we're up against.
It resists fire altogether. Well, I guess it's a good thing we didn't bring Junpei. And it also resists electricity and pierce.
What's the plan here?
We probably can't distress it, but yeah, it blocks all that. Heal? Cure water, everyone. I hope Fuka says something. I'm not sure what we're supposed to... Maybe it's just a one-time thing. Attack reverted, defense reverted, accuracy evasion reverted. Seductive breath. Ailment susceptibility up.
Mist. Please, be careful. That mist can hypnotize you.
So we'll just be randomly charmed?
I have to do this.
Let's try to not have that happen. Will Torunda.
I'm ready.
Okay, just get everything set back up, and Akihiko will fish for a crit, and maybe we will be blessed. 105. Sexy dance. Uh-oh. Well, it wasn't us, but Yukari is right. I forgot she's the start of the turn order now.
Here we go.
Get you right. Akihiko. And then we're going to have to do Yukari with him.
Better use this.
So Charm is bad. Heartbreaker. Okay, so it's trying to set up a 1-2. Yul Medea. And this will charge her Theurgy faster. Alright, we're gold. But I think...
It doesn't look like you have the right skills.
Someone... What's Torrent Shot? Should be... Yeah, multiple hits. Oh, but it resists those. I forgot. Alright, well, we won't be doing that again. His Theurgy's live. Yep, and while your defense is down... Gotta do what we gotta do. 310. Agidine! Holy God. Alright, well...
Leader, can you hear me?
Disc Charm. And now it's time for us to Theurgy. So we're gonna be fine, because, Alright, we're gonna be ducking and dodging from here on. And her Theurgy's gold, too. Nice, a bit of a reprisal after she just went down. We're 67. Okay, so we've gone ahead and we've just about undone everything that Diorama did. attack, defense, and accuracy evasion reverted. Still 3'd us. Oh. Well, that's nice. An insta recover.
Times like these call for this.
We'll use our turn to discharge Akihiko, so now these two can just debuff, and Yukari will do so next turn, provided she doesn't get sexy danced. So accessories that, now I guess in the future, accessories that turn off your ability to be charmed will make this fight a cakewalk. The only reason why we're struggling, or not even struggling, but the only reason this thing is even doing anything to us is because we didn't know that beforehand. Sukunda. Let's... weak slash damage. I just want to charge our Theurgy as fast as possible. As long as it doesn't diorama again. Because that would be genuinely obnoxious. Heartbreaker. Yeah. Not anything we'd have to worry about damage-wise, thankfully. As long as we stay on top of our ailments. Accuracy and evasion reverted. That's all right. 143.
Shall I move to strike?
Go ahead and get some more in there. 137. But then next turn, this thing... Well, am I off? I think I'm off by a turn, actually. I think we have one more turn, yeah, for everything else. Critted and charmed. That must be nice. God dang it.
What's this weird feeling?
Inflicted with distress? Okay. So we'll discharm you. And then we're gonna have to Patra Akihiko. Oh, a soul refresh. Okay, cool.
I'll use this.
So that's what that does. Well, I guess it's nice we got two of them.
This will do the trick.
And we can no longer cure anything. Thank you, Mitsuru, for not getting hit. Let's Oracle.
The radiant light of life shine upon us all.
Okay, a full charge. In which case...
What next?
We'll Medea. And this should get her Theurgy. Now, we will actually Rakunda to make sure we're doing as much as possible. All right. Everybody's going to be able to do a lot. Provided we don't get sexy danced. Because now we're going to be in a spot of bother. Akihiko, no reason for you to do anything else.
It's over.
425. Sexy dance, more accurate than normal.
What's this weird feeling?
Crap. Well, nice to see that this is still in the game. 75.
Kirito-senpai's been charmed. Is there anything you can do?
Do I have anyone with Patra? We do. Grown with Junpei. It tells you who you got the thing with? Oh, okay. Yeah, let's do this. So we're not out just yet.
This should help.
And since we've got the ability to use Pachra, Agidine, on us, whoo, okay. I'm sure it went for us for a reason. Its defense is lowered. That's what we're looking for. So, thankfully our evasion was higher. And we've got our own Theurgy live. We don't need to do it just yet, actually. Instead, we'll Tarunda, or let's Sukunda. Decreasing this thing's ability to status us is what's important at the moment. Because otherwise, we will be in dire straits. Healing, like keeping that keeping our status healed is actually a really tall order at the moment. Heartbreaker. Nope, not gonna get anybody with that. Attack, defense, accuracy, evasion, revert.
I have to do this.
Let's Garula. It resists everything she's got, so... Oh! I'm wrong.
What to do?
Next up, Tarunda. So that when it does attack, it doesn't deal as much. We can't use our Theurgy until next turn. Or, I want to get the most out of my Theurgy, so I'm not going to use it until next turn, I should say. 145. Alright, Akihiko. Go ahead and punch this thing's lights out. A crit! A crit right at the end? Well, alright then. One anytime before now would have been great, but Akihiko got 2 levels off of that. Never toy with matters of the heart is what I'm sure that means, or that says. Diorama instantly. Sylphid Aura, what's that? Increases party attack, defense, and accuracy evasion in the next battle. So it's something that we can use on the thing. Okay, shock noise. Inflicts distress on all foes on the current floor. I think they fixed navigators with Fuka. They fixed all of my complaints. She's an actual party member.
I'm glad you're all safe.
Learning skills and stuff?
Excellent work. The enemy was clever, but you came out on top.
Thank you.
You did good too, Takeba. It's no wonder you volunteered.
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
Don't worry about any of that other stuff.
And you as well. You were able to remain calm during the enemy's mental assault.
Maybe you're finally starting to recognize yourself as a leader. Keep up the good work.
What's up? Junpei, you don't want to join in on the praise session? Our team survived another dangerous fight. It feels like the level of trust between us all has grown. Neat. Rank 4 with Fool.
All right, let's call it a night.
Off our senpai go.
Oh, Yukari-chan. About that thing you mentioned the other day. You found something?
Wait, what's all this then?
Yes. Okay, tell me about it later.
Wait, tell me about it too. I want to know.
Alright, we should head back too. Hey, come on, Junpei, let's go! Fuka played a big role in this one again. Seems like the second years are really putting in the work.
Yeah, we can't let our senpai do everything.
Looks like you're really shining out there, dude.
Yeah, about time you went ahead and praised us a little bit. We all did our part.
Really now?
Yeah, really.
Well, whatever, I guess.
Don't tell me you're jealous someone else is getting all the attention.
Shut up.
Jeez. That's how you know she's exactly right. This scene is actually, like, Junpei comes across a lot harsher, actually. Because Yukari's a bit meaner about it in Fest, as she is with almost everything.
What's his problem?
Aw. In Fest, she's like, what's up his butt? We successfully defeated the shadows this month, too. There should be fewer victims for a while. But I'm too exhausted to think about all that right now. I should hurry back to the dorm and get some rest. No way! Oh, okay. I was about to say. Oh, that's new.
That was faster than I expected. Quite a show, I must admit.
Glad you enjoyed it, pale young man.
They've been rather busy these last few months, haven't they? And it seems they've gained new recruits, too. Their fighting style is most fascinating.
The pentagram tramp stamp. I can't get over it.
Not to mention they've made several forays into the tower. Well, Jin, are they our enemy?
How about we go ask our buddy? Gonna be seeing him real soon.
They did Jin so dirty with this portrait.
Ah, yes. An excellent idea. Considering that he shares our fate, it would be prudent to seek his opinion. After all, we don't have much time left.
So cryptic. But I was like, they have to leave that scene in. I'm just glad it's there, personally. So, Wednesday. Which means we can't forget to see Mr. Edogawa.
Hey there.
It's almost summer break. Let's go somewhere for vacation.
Oh, totally.
Yeah, I want to go to the sea, the mountains, everywhere and anywhere. But first, we've got finals starting on Tuesday.
What?
I'd forgotten about that. At least we have a break after the exams this time. Summer vacation is just around the corner. We have finals starting next week. All right. And then after finals is when we're going to resume our usual thing. Unless there's nobody available in the evenings, which...
Pay close attention, all right?
Let's see here. Finals start next Tuesday. Jeez, we just had an exam. What a pain. Well, maybe pain isn't the right word. English phrases can be pretty tricky. No, she's right. Now let's talk about comma splices. I'm sure you've all heard of them before, but just to be clear, a comma splice... High school English is a long time ago for me at this point. So, a comma splice... I know about, like, an infinitive splice. A comma splice is when two independent clauses are incorrectly joined by a comma instead of a conjunction. So it's like a situation where we would use a semicolon instead, I guess. Here's a question for you all. Dun dun dun! Shirotsky-kun! Where is the comma splice found in the following sentence? Because it is 10:30 right now, we will not reach the theater in time. It's already started, to my dismay. It's gonna be between time and it's. There should be a period right there instead.
Bingo!
Yeah, I'm not very good at math, but I've always liked English. Don't ask me what a gerund is, though. Correct! The middle one is the inaccurately used comma. Regardless of how logical the sentence flow may appear, a comma cannot be used to link two independent clauses. That's a comma splice. Got it? Well, if no one has any questions, let's move on. Yes, it's been a while since we've gotten a boost in a class session. Well, that works out. All right, class is ended for today. Gots to go ahead and hit up Mr. Edogawa, though I highly doubt we're going to be getting a new thing. And another 0% chance that we actually got anything.
Okay.
I got to rank up on that, but you know what? It's all good. You've got the entire rest of, well, maybe the entire rest of July. Tower. What do we have? Social Link. Or not Social Link, Personas. Or Hanged, rather. Yeah. So we're going to do Hanged because our school social links are probably not going to be available for quite a while. So let's see what Maiko's doing, what she's up to. All right, Maiko. Do you think Stripey is okay? Oh, I forgot about him. He said he's only here on Sundays, but I can't come that day. I wish we could play again, but I'll be okay today since you're here. So, Striped Shirt only comes here on Sundays. Now we know.
So, you know how it was my birthday the other day?
We do know.
Well, guess what? Mom and Dad both remembered.
Oh, okay, well that's nice.
They really do care about me.
Never doubt that. That's great news.
Smiling and happy and everything.
Well, that's because the day was about you.
I got so many presents. I even got a birthday cake. It's been so long since we ate together as a family. We used to do it all the time.
Yeah.
How come Mom and Dad don't get along anymore?
They fell out of love.
I know. I'll just ask them why.
Oh, I guess you could, but if this were like a family rom-com or a family sitcom sort of thing, or a family movie, then maybe.
I'm gonna make Mom and Dad happy again.
But this is Persona 3.
Wish me luck, okay?
Maiko seems fond of me. And I think we're at rank 4 or 5 with her. 4. Alright, well.
Okay. I'm gonna ask them. Bye-bye. Let's play again later, okay?
We gotta say, I mean, we gotta wish her good luck. Hopefully it'll all work out for her.
Oh, welcome back.
Sorry, I need to talk to Fuka. Wanna go to Tartarus? Though we already know she's gonna say no, so about what? There's something I have to clear up. I'm sure you're burnt out coming right off an operation. You know, it might do you good to just rest today. So nobody's going. Mitsuru's not here, so we're skipping Tartarus tonight. Akihiko was like, don't put that on me. Mitsuru said that if I was still here, we could go. Just take it easy for now.
Hey.
What? Are you gonna order me around, oh high and mighty leader? Whatever. I can be just as good as you too. Alright, well, we'll leave Junpei with whatever Junpei's got going on. Be like that then. So about last night's operation, did something happen between you and Yukari-chan? Yukari-chan has been acting a little weird lately. I just hope nothing's bothering her.
Oh.
I almost forgot. I wanted to apologize for hitting you yesterday, and I'm actually, I'm like 97% certain she does this same thing in Fest as well. I kept meaning to say something earlier, but I didn't want everyone else to hear, because she didn't want Junpei, for example, asking why he hit her, or why she hit him. So, yeah. I'm sorry. See, Yukari's the greatest. But nobody wants to do anything around the dorm today, so Chagall wants to, they want some people, but we're not too interested in what's going on at Chagall tonight, actually. Because now that we're after the full moon operation, we're going to return to our regularly scheduled stuff, just in case. Alright, yeah. So we're not going to, well, no, actually. Well, yeah, we can let Chagall rest for right now. Or, I probably shouldn't. Like, geez, dude, what's going on with this? So we didn't level anything up that night. But yes, I think that's probably going to be the last time we go to Chagall for a while. I want to try to grind out this last rank in academics. You know, our campus is actually pretty clean and new. I only noticed after my club had to visit another school. My parents said that our school was rebuilt after an explosion 10 years ago.
By the way,
I also heard that the explosion wasn't the only reason. Around that time, a lot of students suddenly stopped coming to school. Maybe that's why they put up the new building, to start with a clean slate. Huh? What, you think there's a dark side to Gekkoukan High? You watch way too much TV. Or maybe you don't play enough JRPGs. You ever thought of that? So somebody's got something to ask us?
Let's skim through this chapter.
Let's talk about the Heian era today. I won't spend a lot of time on this, so pay attention. In 794, the Heian-kyo was established. In 894, they abolished imperial embassies to China. I might put this section on the exam next week. I'm feeling lazy. Anyway, on to feudalism. Listen carefully because this has to do with the origins of the samurai.
And so?
I choose you, Shirotsky. Let's see what you know. So, the law permitting permanent ownership of newly cultivated land served as a foundation for the development of feudalism. Thanks to this decree, a lot of land was cultivated. At the same time, a serious problem arose for the farmers. Do you remember what that was? Do I remember? I have no idea. Let's say it was social disparity?
Yes.
Okay. 33% chance. Yep, you got it. The work doesn't end after you plow the land. It costs a lot of money to build waterways and stuff on top of that. So the farmers with more wealth and authority could make more money by expanding their lands. On the other hand, those who weren't as affluent had no choice but to remain poor. It's the same old story throughout time. Well, that's all for the Heian period, and so I guess if you were a peasant farmer with no hope of upward mobility on that particular tract, then you could switch over to being a samurai and gain some renown for yourself, I guess. But went ahead and got ourselves some charm. Thank God, this is gonna help a lot. Because, yeah, like I said, we're gonna stop going to Chagall so I can focus on maxing out academics at night. Requests. Okay, so let's actually go and then see, because we definitely don't want to be left out in the cold as far as requests go.
marvelous.
More Twilight fragments. About requests.
Are you accepting a request?
Bring me a Christmas star. Okay, so this one we have to talk to Fuka about. I do not have any more knowledge on this subject. Should you require help, I recommend asking someone well-versed in plants.
I will await a report of success.
I wish to feel the ocean. I have longed to visit this place called the ocean.
A shame.
Alas, as you know, I am unable to abandon my post here. So if you ever have the opportunity to visit the ocean, would you look for something that feels like the ocean for me?
By all means.
Bring something you find from the ocean. Okay. I have an like this is a brand new request. I have an inkling of what she might want. I sense a presence. There seems to be a hungry cat somewhere out there. It appears to have trouble finding food. As such, it has not yet been fed. Would you please find and feed the poor thing?
By all means.
Max safety shoes.
Oh, yes.
The other day, I overheard a housewife say something rather intriguing. With the world of online shopping, these Max safety shoes are extremely popular right now. I would love to see what makes these shoes so special. Would you please bring me a pair?
By all means. Come to think of it.
It's said that music can paint a vivid reflection of the culture at the time and place in history. Should that prove true, then I wonder if the Gecko-Con High School you attend has its own unique music as well. It's been on my mind ever since I first heard of this, so will you do me one favor? I'd like to hear a piece of music distinctive to your learning facility, Gecko-Con High School.
I will await a report of
Chilled
success.
takoyaki.
Think of it.
I believe there is a sweet grilled fish called taiyaki that is often consumed in your world. Apparently, there is also a strange taiyaki that is cold even though it has been grilled. I, for one, would love to have a taste. Could you please bring me one?
I will await a report of success.
Defeat Rare Shadow 1.
I will
Okay.
await a report of success.
So a lot of these I don't really have.
A shame.
Okay, she's trying to focus on other quests for now.
Very well.
Okay, so none of those are things we can immediately do. We're gonna have to wait for a sale. Only Nozomi, huh? We might have to go in there because I don't think I've got any. Yeah, we definitely don't have any moon personas. So for the time being, we're gonna actually fuse away our Emperor because we don't need that anymore. Get a moon, and if I can help it, a tower as well.
Welcome to the Velvet Room.
Let's fuse personas. Register.
Registering, I see. Will you register it to the completed
Yeah, all these guys deserve a registration. Fusion.
Let's begin.
Can we make anything special?
All the elements you need?
We still need to make a Silky.
Shall we take a look?
Jack Frost. Chimera and Angel.
This one is somewhat been. Please choose what skills to inherit.
For this, we'll do. Paksha, because not having Paksha actually turned out to be awful. And then we'll put Tarunda.
It appears
Yeah.
it will receive an
Though how many of these we'll be hanging on to, I couldn't say. But we finally made Jack Frost. Oh! And it's got its heart item. Freeze boost. Let's drop Palinpa. Ice boost. We'll drop Sonic Punch. Jacktite. Alright, well.
Please choose the
So it's level
personas you would
13.
like to fuse.
And with our hanged persona, we can make Legion.
This would be a wide. What do you wish to inherit?
We'll inherit Ice Boost, Patra, Mabufu, and
It
Dikaja.
appears it will receive a fair
No, I can't know whether or not we're going to. No, I don't have, like, I'm not made of money at the moment. And actually, my Oido should be opening fairly soon. Sexy Dance. Confuse boost. Whoops, well. Dekaja might change. Alright. Tentarafu. Well, that was not an upgrade at all, but Temperance. Sure, why not?
Please choose what skills to inherit.
We'll do Ice Boost, Patra, Mabufu. We could do a Assault Dive. Yeah.
It seems you have been blessed. Well,
So this persona can only use ice, which might come back to bite us, but... Well, it can use ice and strike, so let me not downplay the physical elements that we've got going on. And then can't do anything with that. Oh, Yamata no Orochi. Well, this is what we came here to make after all.
What do you wish to inherit?
Single target boost. That's a brand new skill in general.
Please choose what skills to inherit.
So that plus ice boost, regenerate 1, and then Patra.
It seems you have been blessed.
So it begins.
Well, that's actually pretty excellent. Though, I'm not fusing very smartly. I can admit that. Since we made a persona that's above level 23, and it's got a heart item too. So now when we use Bufalo with this thing, no. We're gonna prevent skill change. Single target boost sounds awesome. We already had Gurulu. How did I miss that? All right. Well, in which case, we'll make ourselves a Hierophant since we don't need Hermit any longer. Invigorate 1. Got to retain that. And then we'll do Zeo and Torrent Shot. So with this will make us 3 element because we can use Slash ourselves. And this thing can use Pierce and Strike. Rakukaja. Alright. And it's going to learn Ice Boost on its own. Okay, so let's get...
Please take a look.
We need some very cheap ones. Don't need lovers. We do need justice. We fuse this away.
It's yours.
Chariot still need.
Summoning this one? Very well. It's yours.
Hierophant already got. Hanged. Strength as well. So we need. Let's get Valkyrie out. All right. So that's. We'll be fine. Now we can go ahead and hang out with Nozomi. You appear to be harboring a new potential. The personas you've acquired are resonating with one another, elevating you to greater heights. So we've unlocked a new thing. So does this mean... Will our Theurgy change then? I've been wondering if we're going to get multiple Theurgies or not. We will! Jack Brothers deals medium almighty damage to all foes, high chance of inflicting down. Well, that's cool. And I doubt it's just us. At least I hope it's not. But everybody, well, not so much for S-Crafts, but getting multiple Mystic Arts is definitely normal.
Here are my requests.
Alright, so...
Wonderful.
Twilight Fragments. Alright, well...
Let's hear the results.
Sugar Key, King Frost, with Torrent Shot, of course. Attack Mirror.
I will await a report of...
Well, that was extremely fruitful. And now we can finally hang out with Nozomi. We had Gurulu, so we didn't have to do all that fusing, but oh well. Alright, buddy. What ails you today, and why aren't you studying, actually?
Listen.
Hey, Tsirotsky-kun. Perfect timing. Do you want to get something to eat? I can hear my poor stomach crying sadly. And we're gonna grow closer with him. Yes. Wonderful, my gourmet friend. Let us set forth on our culinary adventure. Today we'll have some delightfully juicy meat at the strip mall that's practically exploding with flavor. And that can only mean one place. Hagakure? No.
You have a pretty good appetite. You even kept up with me. How do you stay so thin, though? Looks really are deceiving, aren't they?
Well, we get up to some pretty strenuous activities, so...
But that means there are people out there who secretly want to take my title as Gourmet King. Maybe.
Yeah, I'm not sure about that one.
Actually, remember that puny middle-aged guy from the other day? I bet he was an assassin.
Okay, this guy's on some wild flights of fancy.
There's nothing I can do about it right now, but I'll show them soon enough. Just you wait. In light of your recent achievements and your courageous appetite, I hereby appoint you to the Gourmet King's Royal Guard.
Alright, why not? We can go ahead and indulge him just a little bit.
No, maybe that's too much of a burden for you to bear.
Suemitsu really seems to trust me. I feel like our relationship is stronger.
By the way, you're a second year, right? So you're 1 year below me.
Right, I thought you already knew that. You've been calling us by our first name.
It kind of feels like I have a younger brother now.
That was fast, but okay.
Well, would you want to be my younger brother?
Sure, why not? Exactly, my sentiments exactly. Sure, why not?
You do sort of look like him. No, that's impossible.
Oh, a hint about further depth to Suemitsu?
I knew this would happen. I always get hungry if I think about the past too hard. And I just filled up on that beef bowl, too. Better stay true to form and keep eating, huh?
Why not? We're not gonna stop you.
Here's to a healthy appetite courtesy of remembering the past. The old memory rewind.
Totally a thing.
All right, now in reverse. Let's moonwalk.
What is he doing?
What are you doing? You're my royal guard. You have to join me.
Okay, let's do. I want to do it.
Now do as I do. Moonwalk into Umiushi.
I tagged along with Suemitsu and had another beef bowl. After eating, I parted ways with Suemitsu and went back to the dorm. I wanted to see us do the moonwalk. Oh well.
Oh, it's you. Welcome back.
Feeling rested? Yeah. There's still some time until the next full moon, and while I wish I could tell you to take it slow, finals start next Monday, so I'd like you to care for your health and concentrate on your studies. No rest for the wicked. Junpei's still sulking, so let's avoid him. Oh! Well, so okay, so this is probably gonna be a thing every single time then. Alright. Mitsuru and Sanada? Why is it not Kirijo? But more importantly, where are... Okay, well, I guess Fuka will only message us if she's in the command room specifically? Or maybe not. Kirijo-senpai takes her mission really seriously. She would probably do just about anything to annihilate the shadows. I can respect feeling like there's something you have to do, but isn't it a bit much sometimes?
Well...
I think I know what you mean. There are a lot of old sayings about maintaining balance in your life. I understand not wanting to be too laid back, but you shouldn't become obsessive either. Let me save, because I'm not sure what type of time Fuka's about to be on. Come to think of it. Oh, right. Elizabeth asked me to get a specific item for her. Huh? A Christmas star? That's the ornament at the top of the tree, right? Why do you need one of those? Oh, if I'm right, it might not refer to an ornament at all. There's a type of plant that's sometimes called the Christmas star.
Oh.
Could you wait a few minutes? I'll go double check. I've always wondered if maybe this made more sense in Japanese, poinsettia. Like, the kanji for Christmas star and poinsettia are similar or something like that. And, cause like, when I hear about a Christmas star, it doesn't make me think of a flower at all, but I'm no botanist, so sorry for the wait. Here you go. I think what you're looking for is a poinsettia. This flower is usually sold during Christmas time, so it'd be hard to find in stores now. Fortunately, I had some in my room. Here you go. So, let's turn this into... Nah, there we go. Or... should we... I feel like we should view town map. Oh my gosh, the thing was right there. But yes, we're not going to be doing anything, but because I want to see C's hanging out as much as humanly possible. I don't even want to check on the offhand that the dude is finally there waiting for us.
Let's hear the results.
That red-leafed plant, is that the Christmas star? I was led to believe there would be presents growing from this plant.
Very well then.
This fulfills a request, but you can take it back with you. Although once the presents are in bloom, I'd like for these plants to fill our room. Jack's gloves. So we will immediately be putting these on Akihiko, provided that they're not garbage. Alright. Oh, way lower accuracy, but a high chance to charm. We'll be fine. So now... a town map. I'm not gonna check. It'll be really obnoxious if after so many days of going there to see if dude's gonna be there and him not, and then him being here the night we absolutely can't hang out.
Yo.
Oh, Shirotsky. I came down to get a drink and got caught by Mitsuru, as you can see.
Look.
I'm not worried about Akihiko's grades. I'm more worried he'll run off and do some reckless training. And studying has the added benefit of preventing that possibility. So here we are, even though I'm mostly done studying for the exams.
In that case...
Then why don't you overlook Shirotsky's studies? That is, if he is able to join us. Please do.
I see.
Alright, sit down. I'll be your study coach.
I was hoping to go for another run after rehydrating.
No, we need you here.
I believe you've done enough physical activity for one day. Any more and you'll hurt yourself.
Fine. So, were there any subjects you needed help with?
Now that you mention it... any tips for remembering kanji?
The most basic method is writing them over and over again. But I get that's a tough way to stay motivated.
I feel like maybe it's because I've been fluent in English since I was like in elementary school, but imagine somebody just throws a new word at you, but it like uses letters that you've never seen before, and this is just a word that you have to know now.
That's why I reward myself with workout reps based on the number of new kanji I've learned. The more you study, the stronger you'll get. Pretty motivating, huh? In any case, I advise having a good workout ready to treat yourself with after a study session.
Alright, I guess that's good, but I am not one for delayed gratification.
comes down to making it a regular habit. Just a little each day really adds up.
I wasn't going to say anything, but Akihiko, working out isn't normally a reward for most people.
I'm sure this, like, I doubt that's the first time she's made a comment like that to him, but...
On top of that, what good does it do to preach about long-term habits mere days before the exam?
Well, it might help us in the future.
I guess you have a point. In that case, how would you recommend cramming for it?
It's not my usual style, but I would focus on memorizing material that is likely to be tested.
How are you supposed to guess at that, or just really zero in on what they've been saying during the classes?
If you give it your all, it shouldn't be too difficult. Easier than facing the enemy wholly unprepared, at least.
Well, we can talk all night. The doing is where the magic happens. Here, let me give you some practice problems.
Oh man. Well, the two of them continued giving me rigorous advice. And this gives us more academics than studying on our own would, obviously.
You catch on quick. You immediately took what you learned and put it into practice.
Absolutely. We got to do our best to keep up.
All you need now is some strength training and you'll be unstoppable. Once the exams are over, why don't we dive into Tartarus for a bit and get some workouts in?
You never change. I'll need to continue keeping an eye on you to make sure you don't overdo it.
Yes, please do. We need him on the front lines.
The more you study and the more you train, the better results you'll get. I look forward to seeing what you'll accomplish from here on. Let's call it here for today. I want to get some stretches in before heading to bed.
He was not kidding about rewarding himself with some time in the weight room. But all right. I wonder. So I doubt Junpei is gonna be down to do the thing. He might be able to swallow his pride for a bit, and then all of us second years can. Silence. Class is beginning. Uriel, Rilue, Ilili, Yulir, Leiru. Just a quick preface. When I use the word magic, I mean it in a very general sense. Anyway, today's topic is the magic of medieval Europe. I'll be giving a crash course on the single most magical place and time in recorded history. So, there are a lot of materials pertaining to Western magic, from printed books to communal folklore. I'll cover all of it, including the changes European magic has seen since then. As I mentioned previously, European magic finds its origins in paganism. Starting with Christianity, though, it has been influenced by an influx of various cultures. Let's see, what are some well-known examples? There's Kabbalah, which is the esoteric study of mystical aspects of Jewish texts. There's also Gnosticism, a Christian sect founded by Simon Magus, the sorcerer. Greece's philosophy and natural sciences were the fruits of magical researchers. And the same was true of Islam's scientific advances, which surpassed Europe's at the time. Now, as for the circumstances of magic in this age, it was an era where the rule of Christianity and the insight of the natural sciences collided. Magicians bravely reached up for a connection with the gods. Say, are you still awake? You're not daydreaming, right? How about a test to see if you were paying attention? You'll have to know, you'll know what type of guardian angel you have depending on how you answer. Uriel, Rilue, Ilili, Yulir, Leiru.
Okay then.
Now, who to call upon? I choose thee, Shirotsky. What is the esoteric study of Jewish texts called? Kabbalah. Very good. Thank your guardian angel, because they must be kind. The magicians of the age achieved great things, particularly the renowned grimoire. A grimoire is a collection of magical texts, usually as all-encompassing as possible, wherein... So, now we get a little bit of charm out of things. Like, geez, dude. Really? Already? Huh. Okay. So courage remains our lowest stat then. Okay, Hagakure and Chagall, but none? That can't be right. Nobody? I think... Let's set up the town map. Okay, yes, because I was like Port Island Station. Oh, but that's because of we're still gotta wait on that. Iwatodai Station Strip Mall. Let's go to Polonia. Cause if Nozomi is still here, then we want to chat with him. Yes, he is still here.
Huh?
Dude is not worried about what's going on at school, I guess. Oh, hey, Aoi-kun. Perfect timing. Do you want to go get something to eat? I can hear my poor stomach crying in anguish. And we're gonna grow closer, sure.
Yes.
Wonderful, my gourmet friend. Let's see. Last time we ascended to a juicy paradise, yes? I know just where to go next. Now we're at Hagakure. The restaurant is filled with the familiar smell of fish.
That enough appetizers? Excuse me, sir. 2 bowls of the usual today. And as always, make sure one of them is extra large.
Well, honestly, he should. Well, we've already got a bowl in front of us, so maybe we are good on an extra large.
Coming right up.
Here we go. Our bowls were replaced with 2 new, fresh ones.
Once you taste this, my friend, there is no going back. Ton noodles! Yes! That's 3, count 'em, 3 tons!
What is a ton? I've never heard of that before.
This is the crown jewel of the secret menu here. Even better than the Hagakure bowl!
So, and Nozomi's is definitely not a social link. Like, it's the later parts I remember more so than these ones. Though I'm sure I'm pretty certain I know what's about, I remember what's about to happen next. But the Ton noodles, I don't think that was in Fest. Oh, I don't think they were called that.
The simple salt-based broth complemented by the rich, spicy miso sauce. It's like a microcosm of the miracle of creation.
It's all that, huh? Wow. The incredible flavor melts away my troubles.
It's all about that secret menu. Although, how will people find it if it's too secret?
I doubt they're meant to.
Whatever. The harder I think about it, the hungrier I'm gonna get. Oh, sir! Don't toss out that first bowl, all right? That soup and I have unfinished business.
All right, he's still on it, but he did pay for it.
This is a huge honor for you, you know? You're only the 2nd person to taste this after me.
Oh, okay, that might be way too secret then, yes.
Don't forget to blow on the noodles to cool them off.
I can really feel Suimitsu's kindness. Go ahead and hit rank 3. Okay, no. I thought somebody was gonna walk into the restaurant and accost us, but...
What a lucky guy you are. I mean, you get to be friends with me.
Alright, calm down.
And just so you know, you wouldn't be getting this with my younger brother. Because the Gourmet King's brother is not the Gourmet King.
Huh, you keep bringing him up out of nowhere. I wonder why that is.
So, do you get me, Who am I? Go on, I want to hear it come out of your mouth.
The Gourmet King.
My word, not so loud! Are you trying to embarrass me? Here, have some of my boiled egg. I had a couple of bites, but it's still good. No more talking! The food's gonna be a chewy, flavorless mess if we don't eat up! Sir? Sir? You saved that first bowl, right? Because I'm gonna be needing it.
Why didn't he took it away? All right, well. So Himitsu and I finished our ramen and I went back to the dorm. So there's probably gonna be, what's today? Friday? There's probably gonna be a few days between the events.
Oh, welcome back.
Hey, are you free tonight? I was wrong. With exams coming up, I thought maybe we second years could hold a study session. Pass. I'm heading to my room. Yeah, I figured Junpei wouldn't be down for it.
Huh?
Wait, Junpei? Oh, well, his loss. Yumi and Fuka can still study together. Yeah, I'd be surprised if he were down. You're really making a name for yourself as our leader. Especially with this current operation. Excellent commanding there. Next time, the enemies will probably get stronger again. But if you keep up the effort, I know you'll do fine.
Yes, precisely.
It's fine to reflect on your victory. But don't forget that there are exams next week as well. I wonder... Let's see, before we check in with them... Junpei seems to be in his room, but he isn't responding. Yeah, of course, he's not trying to hear anybody out on anything right now. He's alright, the big baby. It's almost time for exams. Have you been studying? We were just about to start studying together. Do you want to join us, Shirotsuki-kun? It's okay with you, right, Fuka?
Uh-huh.
Of course. Will you study with us? Let's study together.
Yeah.
Great. Let's get started. I wonder if we try to go tonight with Junpei just...
Your notes look so trendy. I kinda wasn't expecting that.
They've got plenty of them too. Does Fuka have 2 notebooks or does she just have 2 textbooks open?
Oh no, these are Natsuki-chan's notes.
Oh, right. Her and her bestie.
She let me borrow them since I was out trapped in Tartarus.
What a good friend.
She sure is. That said, there's actually quite a bit missing from these notes.
Yeah, Natsuki does not strike me as the studious type.
Oh, you're right. This part just has the equation and no answer, and this page is full of doodles.
Yeah, that sounds like Natsuki.
And this part, is that a drool stain?
It's better than nothing.
Hey, it may not be the best study material, but it's the thought that counts, right?
I've been trying to think of a way to return the favor.
You could give her a plant or something to take care of. Let's complete her notes.
Complete her notes. You mean like fill in all the parts she's missing?
Oh, that sounds like a great idea. But it's going to be a lot of material. I wonder if I can finish it all.
I mean, if it's you, I'm sure.
Then we'll help you out. It'll be a good review for us, too.
Thanks, you two.
Here, let me see those notes.
Oh, yeah.
Are we making headway with that? We began to fill in Natsuki's notes. We nearly rewrote the entire thing. It really did make for a good review. Yeah, seems like the sort of thing. A few more nights of this and we'll be golden.
All done. It looks wonderful.
Natsuki-chan's in for a real surprise when she sees this.
I hope she likes it.
I'm sure she will. I couldn't have done it without your help. Thanks, you two.
Say nothing.
Well, it certainly helped us study too, right?
I'll make sure to give Natsuki-chan the notes back tomorrow. Good night.
Now, so tomorrow, I wonder if Mitsuru will make Junpei study with us. Though, I'm sure he'll be just a massive downer the whole time if that's the case.
Hey.
What? So exams are coming up pretty soon. Have you been studying? Yep. Oh yeah? Well, not that it's any of my business. I'm sure he probably would have responded the same regardless. But you could have helped us out last night, Junpei. Here we go. Finally, we've reached Taira no Masakado. He's the turning point of the era of the samurai. It all began with infighting among the Taira clan. Their conflict escalated until the Imperial Court had to intervene. Masakado was pursued by the Imperial Court, so he had no choice but to openly oppose them. The result was known as the War of Masakado. Shirotsky, you may not look like a samurai, but let's see if you know this one anyway. There's a theory that Taira no Masakado thought of the prototype for an item essential to battle. Now, what do you think that item was? It's something every samurai needs. I doubt Masakado invented the katana. Maybe it was armor.
Not at all.
He invented the katana? What the heck were samurai using before then? Maybe it was other swords and not specifically the katana then? Well, okay, Masakado invented the katana, now I know. No, it's the katana. Seems pretty obvious why, doesn't it? No, not at all! Think of samurai and their swords are the first thing that come to mind. Although it's not known whether Masakado really came up with them. I friggin' doubt it! He probably stole the glamour from an underling or something. Not like a master blacksmith also being whatever. Wait, no, I think samurai did start out as like peasant people. Maybe that was ninja. This is going to be on the exam next week, so prepare well. Let's skip forward a little to the Kamakura era. At last, I can feel them on their way. The samurai are almost here! In 1185, the Kamakura shogunate was established. Yes, we're there! And of course, its founder was Minamoto no Yoritomo. I can't believe we finally made it! He does this every year. He's got to. Yeah. Masakado invented the katana. Okay, sure. Oh. It's a message from Sanada. Ikutsuki-san is coming tonight. Sounds like he has something to tell us. We'll meet on the 4th floor once we're all back. Oh, okay. I know what this is. But, of course, we have to wait till we get back. Because before then... Letting you know first. Okay. Sale today. Cool. So let's hit up Aohige. So we can get that super cat food at a deep discount. Well, not that deep.
There's a sale today.
Right, I forgot. I keep forgetting that we can't actually. Let's do 5.
Thanks for coming.
I'm sure I won't regret this. And then disc charms. These helped us out quite a bit, having them on hand. We don't need medicines anymore, or value medicines.
You got everything you need.
Yeah, let's get out of here. Go ahead and skedad. So before we go and hang out, we can start station outskirts, go directly there. And then yep, there. This cat looks very weak. It seems like it might be hungry. Maybe I should give it super cat food. The cat is purring loudly. It seems happy. Maybe the cat will feel better if I come back and feed it again tomorrow. Maybe doing this right before class takes away our ability to do this. Well, it'll be fine. And sure, since he wants to hang out so much, I wonder what's up with this.
Hello
So his poor stomach is still crying miserably. Today we'll be going to Makatsu. There's something for everyone on that menu. If Nozomi says it,
So for lunch, I had a melon pan, then a katsu sandwich.
well, that sounds like something. I've always wanted to try all of that actually, but
Then an age pan, a kane pan, a yakisoba pan, apple strudel, another age pan.
I have no idea what agepan is. Kanipan would be crab bread.
But I gotta have my rice, too. I think that might have been too many carbs.
You think?
Today, a girl in my class asked me, "Who's that cute guy you went to Umiyushi with?"
Did you tell her?
She wanted me to introduce you two so you could eat lunch together. Without me.
And I'm assuming you put us on, right?
Girls always go for guys like you. Or my little brother. I guess looks really are everything.
But as a corollary to that, beauty is in the eye of the beholder, so you never know.
But once we're dead, we'll all just be bones. You can't tell a handsome skeleton from an ugly one.
Well, that's a dour thought. He's not wrong, but still.
Not again. Why do my memories make me so damn hungry? Hey waiter, another tonkatsu special. While we wait for the food, let me share a little Senryu poem I wrote.
He never told us whether he put us on with his classmate or not.
He who cuts you is no friend, but he who cuts you, flavor until the end.
That's it. There, was that even? No, that was a Persona 5 tactic. I think a Senryu was like a haiku, but it's like 7. Yeah. He who cuts you is no friend, but he who katsu you, flavor until the end. Wait, that's 766. What is he doing?
Huh? Oh. Oh! My stomach! Emergency!
How many times has this happened already, dude?
Whew. That was way too close. If that toilet was just a bit further away, oh boy.
Yeah, we wouldn't have been able to help you. Are you feeling sick? He might freak out if we ask him about eating too much.
No, I'm fine. No worries.
All right, yeah, we don't want to imply that he's eaten a lot.
Everything's good and normal over here. Except for my weight, that is. Ah! The Gourmet King shouldn't say things like that. I didn't mean to be so crass.
Okay, I assure you it's fine.
I mean, who wants to talk about toilets while they're eating? I keep saying toilet. Sorry.
Okay, that's what he's talking about. I thought he meant his weight. I can tell Suemitsu's trying to be considerate of me. He never told us what he said to the girl. Oh well.
Okay, enough of that. Let's shovel that food down. We have to eat every chance we get, because once we're dead, all we'll be eating is dust. You know, just like my little brother.
He finally said it. What a crazy thing to drop on you at the very end of the social link.
And that's the summary of what happened on the night of the 7th. These shadows seem to be quite a bit more formidable than the ordinary ones.
You're telling me.
I see. So our enemies are growing stronger as well. Well, it's not all bad news. In fact, I called today's meeting because...
Because?
Hold on.
Oh, all right.
Before we go on, I'd like to ask Kirijo-senpai something.
Oh?
I know I'm not the only one thinking this. So much has been happening lately.
No, okay, I got it wrong. This is not what I thought was going to happen.
I feel like I've just been getting dragged along without really understanding anything. But now, I want answers. So I'm gonna ask you straight out. You've been hiding something from us, haven't you, Senpai? You're always acting like you don't know anything about the Dark Hour or Tartarus. But they're connected to that accident 10 years ago, aren't they?
Man, Yukari looking dead at her too.
What accident?
Yukari-chan?
Yeah, I guess Fuka didn't expect her to go this hard.
There was an explosion near our school and a lot of people died. It must have been big news back then. You know about it, don't you?
Yes.
Wow. But Mitsuru obviously isn't going to lie when asked so direct. Well, she's never lied, just misrepresented by omission.
Luckily, no students were injured. But something is off here. At the time of the incident, there were several unexplained absences. Seems like more than just a coincidence to me.
Man, Yukari Holmes.
What do you mean?
Well, I dug up some old school records and found something interesting. Those students weren't just absent. They all suddenly collapsed and had to be sent to the hospital. Sounds familiar, doesn't it?
Sounds a lot like apathy syndrome if you ask me.
Remember those girls who bullied Fuka? They had to be hospitalized too. I want an explanation.
Yeah.
What really happened on the day of that accident? The Kirijo group built our school, so you have to know something. Tell me the truth.
I wasn't trying to hide anything from you, it just never seemed relevant.
I'm sure that's what you tell yourself, and not what you're telling us.
But...
It's okay. It's not your fault.
That much is actually extremely true. 10 years ago, Mitsuru was in elementary school. It's not like she was, bombing stuff.
All right. I'll tell you everything. Shadows have many mysterious abilities. Some research indicates they can even affect time and space.
Is there no cutscene here anymore?
We think of them as our enemies, but what if we could somehow use them to our advantage? They could be a source of unimaginable power, couldn't they?
They could.
What?
14 years ago, one man pursued that very line of thinking. He was the former leader of the Kirijo group, Koetsu Kirijo. My grandfather.
And then Akihiko, there it is. Whoa.
My grandfather was obsessed with the shadows. He wanted to harness their power to create something extraordinary.
Create something extraordinary?
To that end, he assembled a research team and had them amass a number of shadows.
He was collecting them? Damn, that's freaking crazy.
But 10 years ago, during the final stages of the project, there was an accident, and the experiment failed. They lost control of the Shadow's power, altering the nature of the entire world.
You can't mean...
Yes, Tartarus and the Dark Hour.
And Akihiko knew all of this, but this is a... I mean, not just, like, the way they presented... I prefer, like, the previous cutscene, you see Koetsu for, like, half a second.
According to the records, the accumulated mass of shadows split into several large ones that later dispersed. These are the shadows we've been encountering on nights when the moon is full.
So, we've been cleaning up Kirijo's messes.
Maybe that's why it's difficult to predict where they'll appear.
Wait a minute. If what you said is true, then why did our school turn into Tartarus?
Why indeed?
Don't tell me. Is it because that's where they conducted the experiment?
How irresponsible is that?
Yes.
those students who were hospitalized.
It's just as you fear. It was a highly populated area, and the Kirijo group had influence there. They could essentially do as they pleased.
Yeah, considering they built Tatsumi Port Island.
Port Island must have been the perfect location for them. So yes, as you guessed, the experiment 10 years ago was conducted at Gekkokan High School.
Just what are you trying to say here? So that's the whole purpose behind C's? We were dragged into all this just to clean up their mess?
I mean, yes, but also you can't back out now. The shadows are an actual real threat.
You lied to us? And you knew too, didn't you, Sanada-senpai?
Or do you not care so long as you get to fight?
You've both just been using us!
Oh.
Or do you not care as long as you're the one who gets to do the fighting?
I never said anything like that.
I do like that Yukari also, because Akihiko is just as guilty. He knew too. I'm sure Mitsuru definitely told him this years ago. He never mentioned anything like that, even though Yukari, like half the stuff out of Yukari's mouth is something slick about Mitsuru.
I have my reasons.
Think what you'd like, but it was my decision not to share the information.
Right, she was like, don't bully Akihiko.
I'm sorry. It was never my intent to deceive you. Convincing you to join C's was my highest priority.
And so you misrepresented by omission.
I know it may not be fair, but shadows can only be defeated by persona users. We are the only ones who can fight.
Right, she prioritized the most pressing truth over the entirety of the truth.
That's hardly the point.
I never had a choice either. It didn't matter if I wanted this power or not.
Mitsuru, that's enough.
Jeez. He's like, it's okay. Like, just let them feel how they're gonna feel.
Takeba-kun, it's only those in the past who are to blame.
Which is completely true. Mitsuru stuck with this as well. She didn't have anything to do with that, and she's just as roped into it as we are.
And they lost their lives as a result of what they did.
She's just roped into this. She's just stuck with it. She just knew a little bit more.
We're all in the same boat here. None of us deserve the burden that's been thrust upon us.
But that's...
It's true.
It's been 10 years since the incident in question. No one knows why those shadows suddenly returned. But now that they're here, we have the chance to find and destroy them. Do you realize what that means?
It means we could fix it.
What if I told you that the 12 shadows are the cause of everything?
It would beggar belief.
You're saying if we defeat them all, Tartarus and the Dark Hour will disappear?
A true final victory.
Exactly. That's what I was going to tell you earlier. See? It's good news, isn't it?
Before all this happened, Yukari had to get it out there, though.
Can that really be true?
There's evidence to support it.
Yeah, Fikutsuki says that we should believe it.
And this is where our true battle begins.
Our true battle.
Regardless of what's happened in the past, we must fight to protect the people. The shadows are gaining strength. We can't afford to wait for them to strike first.
Right.
And there are still many mysteries surrounding Tartarus. For instance, why did such a gigantic structure appear in the first place? The answers must be out there somewhere.
Okay, I was about to say, wouldn't that be something that they researched? But no, all this stuff happened after the explosion, so of course there wouldn't be any info on it. We must defeat the 12 shadows that started all of this in order to eradicate both the Dark Hour and Tartarus. I must fight to protect everyone. 6 of them remain. Wow. We're a pretty resolute guy, doing what we gotta do to protect the peace. Oh, okay. And now everybody gets to stew in the fallout of Yukari confronting Mitsuru. Junpei's busted out his PSP? That's crazy.
Let's see.
Maybe we shouldn't go to Tartarus tonight. Junpei couldn't ask me to go over what we talked about in the meeting. But if we defeat all 12 shadows, I won't be able to use my persona anymore. Man, it's such an amazing power. I can't just let it go to waste.
Hey.
Well, aren't you calm? It must be because you're a fantastic leader who can do anything, huh? No matter what happens, you can handle it all by yourself. Isn't that right? I wish nobody like me could be like that. Junpei-kun, are you listening? The only thing anyone knows about Tartarus is that it creates shadows. Other than that, we're all in the dark. I'm so sorry about everything. Let me know if there's anything I can say to be of help. What are the 12 shadows? Special shadows that appear on full moons. They are the product of a research accident 10 years ago. In the incident, an experimental entity comprised of numerous shadows was split once more into 12 large pieces. As such, their power far exceeds those found in Tartarus. Tread with appropriate caution.
Yes.
In the end, over 50 people were injured in that accident. The media placed full blame on the Kirijo group for the tragedy, as they should. They singled out one researcher in particular, declaring him the main culprit behind it all. Whether it was actually his fault or not was not the issue. The public was looking for someone to vent their pain and anger on. So they chose him, even though he was a victim himself. Their wrath was unparalleled. It was almost more frightening than seeing a horde of shadows.
Yes.
And this mysterious person, what happened with Mitsuru? Under the pretense of assisting for the benefit of the group, she was subjected to experiments on her persona for many years. Solving the mystery behind the unknown ability of personas, the development of various equipment beginning with the evoker. None of this would have been possible without her cooperation. Or coercion! She would have been in elementary school at this time. There must have been some dangerous experiments at times too. And yet she kept agreeing to it all, I'm told.
Yes.
Interesting. Tell me about Sanada. He and Kirijo-kun have known each other for a very long time. Sanada-kun joined us when he was only in middle school. At the time, we had a third member as well. But I digress. So they've been operating since middle school. Definitely, I wonder, I'm sure before Akihiko got recruited, Mitsuru, I'm sure, was living in this dorm by herself for a good long while. Then Akihiko would have moved in at around middle school. No, they must be in their rooms then. Alright. So we can go ahead and just leave them be. We'll go to Club Escapade. Now, maybe there's something else that we can get here for Elizabeth. Luxury shopkeeper. The avaricious ring. Protects the wearer from all ailments. And I think we're still wearing, not that, but yeah, the avaricious ring. Go ahead and boost our XP. Finally! Oh my gosh, you're a hard dude to track down. Where's my booze? The lazy-eyed monk is drinking. I mustered up enough courage to talk to him.
What?
Booze! Where's my booze? I don't got nothing to say if you don't got any booze. In which case, let's go ahead and get that man some alcohol.
Oh, hey.
What, you want a drink? You're underage, aren't you? Oh, it's for the monk upstairs, huh? It's the truth. So you say... Look, I'm busy here, and something like this could really get me in trouble.
See ya.
Okay, how about this? Could you go around and take everyone's orders? If you do that, I'll bring a drink upstairs for him. Okay. So, the fortune teller in red. I see that you've been asked to do something for someone. The ones you seek are close by. Go on over there now. So she's not part of it. An emotional woman. Okay, so she's woman in white standing in the back. Go ahead and make a note of this, because we are not trying to F this up. Woman in white in back. Woman in white in back. You're taking orders? Okay, can I have a margarita? Alright, she wants a margarita. Now you... This is the woman in blue-white stripes. God dang it. Blue-white stripes. In back. What do I feel like? Darn, I should have checked my horoscope for today's lucky drink. Maybe I should get an apple martini. Nah, too sour. An oolong tea might be good. Wait, that's kind of boring. I'll have a Bloody Mary. Okay, so she wants a Bloody Mary. Okay. Now, guy in black. What? I don't want a drink. Go ask someone else. Okay. And now, the... Are you trying to hit on me? Oh, you're just taking orders. I'll have a screwdriver. Wait, make that a margarita. Actually, scratch that. I'll go with my original order. Screwdriver, dancing woman. Woman in black. Screwdriver. Alright. And then last is the only guy. Huh? What do you want? Oh, you're taking orders? In that case, bring me a ginger ale. Oh, I changed my mind. Make that an oolong tea. Okay. Golden. So, oop. God dang. Oh, what's all this? Everyone's average level 27. What is my level? 26. Okay, I'm one level below the average, but it's all good. And I think that is everyone.
Hey.
Huh? Did you actually get everyone's orders? Sure did. Oh!
Oh, hey.
What did that girl by the entrance order? This is a lot more user-friendly because he kind of describes where they're at in Fez. So she wanted a margarita. I see.
See ya.
Then what does the girl standing by the table in the back want? She wants a Bloody Mary.
See ya.
And the girl in the middle of the floor, she wants a screwdriver.
Oh, hey.
Let's see, who else? Now, what about that guy over there? What does he want? He wants an oolong tea.
See ya.
All right, let's start on the drinks.
Hey.
Hey, you got everyone's order right. Thanks for your help.
Oh, hey.
So, what did you want again? Oh, yeah, a drink for that monk upstairs. I bet he wants more brandy again.
Alrighty.
Okay, I'll serve him a glass for you since you don't seem like a bad kid. Looks like I've gained his trust. Now I should be able to talk to the monk. Go ahead and let him know that his drink's coming up. Alright.
Oh, hey.
So, let's go ahead and get started.
Oh, where's my drink?
It's on its way. I've told him that I ordered his drink. That must have impressed the monk. He seems to have taken an interest in me.
You look awfully young, kid. Still in high school?
No.
What are the employees here thinking, letting someone like you in?
Well, we're not drinking, so...
Well, since you got me a drink, I'll pretend I'm your guardian so you don't get thrown out of here. Take a seat.
Well, that's nice of you.
Well, come on, kid, sit down. I'm gonna look up at you, straining my neck. So, you wanted to see where adults spend their time, huh? Not that I can't relate. Well, don't worry. 2 or 3 more years, you'll be old enough to hang out here unsupervised.
Right, absolutely cannot wait for that.
Just take it easy, kid. You'll be legal before you know it. Don't need to rush.
I personally actually really hate the taste of alcohol and don't understand how anybody can like drink something alcoholic and be like, this tastes delicious. Alcohol is disgusting.
Trying to act like an adult just makes you look more like a kid, you know?
That's true.
I guess that sounds funny coming out of an alcohol-drinking, cigar-smoking monk, huh?
What's a cigar taste like? No, I asked that last time. He says like burning leaves. Is alcohol good?
Some people like it. So I guess it is? Probably. I have no idea.
Wait, aren't you drinking right now though? What do you mean? I know what alcohol tastes like, which is why I always ask about the cigar.
I just drink to get drunk. When you get drunk, it makes you feel good.
That's true. Being the sensation of being drunk every once in a while, I can see why people go for it, but the taste is just too high a price to pay. It's god awful.
Young people always think the grass is greener on the other side. Well, don't get your hopes up too high, kid. That way you won't be disappointed when things don't work out.
How defeatist.
'Cause there might come a time when you'll have to drink when you don't want to, and smoke just to get through the day.
I think that might just be a Japan thing, because you're supposed to go out and constantly drink with your coworkers.
You're nothing like those punks I see running around town these days. I'd say the same for my son, though. Always being taken in by the police for questioning. It's disgraceful.
I think you're one to talk.
I'm gonna remember your face, kid. Next time you come in here, I'm gonna have you thrown out. Got it?
Right. I became acquainted with a strange monk. So, now we're gonna have to keep tower personas on us.
I am thou. Thou art I. Thou hast established a new bond.
Utatsu's good people, though. Wait, has he?
Thou shalt have our blessing when thou choosest to create a persona of the Tower Arcana.
I don't think he's actually told us his name yet. Unusual monk.
Well, when you've had your fill, hit the road. And don't come back.
He knows we're not actually drinking, right? I decided to go back to the dorm. Well, all right. Sunday fun day, so we gotta go ahead and see what's on the TV. Oh.
Lounging about as usual, huh?
Hugh, what do you want? If you're gonna ask me to go back, the answer's still no.
Come on, Shinjiro. Be cool.
That's not why I'm here.
Be cooler, because he's already the coolest Persona user ever.
I was just making sure you were still around.
That's so.
We've known each other a long time. It's been almost 14 years since we met at the orphanage. You, me, and Miki. We used to run around here until the sun went down.
I've always liked the thought that Miki's actual name is like Mikiko. So then it's like a nickname for all of them. Akihiko, Shinjiro, Mikiko.
Back then, it seemed like we had all the time in the world.
You haven't changed one bit. If you want to get all sappy, go do it with your other pals.
What was that?
He says, he can get out of here, dude, with all that.
It's rare for you to think about the past. Usually, you just charge ahead like a damn fool. You've never been good at hiding shit.
So, Shinjiro's seeing right through him.
Everyone thinks about the past. Even me.
Especially him.
Anyway, we finally know how to get rid of Tartarus in the Dark Hour.
Nah.
No shit?
That got his attention.
Yeah. The thing is, all I've cared about until now is getting stronger. Everything else came second. But yesterday, someone made me question my reason for fighting.
Yukari really did get to him.
Your reason for fighting? Huh. It's different for everyone. But if you don't have a good one, you can always quit.
Following Shinjiro's footsteps.
That's what I did.
I'm not like you.
And besides, if we all quit, then the shadows will just overrun everything.
Man, I can't believe I'm the one getting lectured here. Well, see you around.
Alright, well, I guess he did have a pretty kill.
You really haven't changed at all.
I can see why Akihiko sought him back out, because we can get rid of the Dark Hour in Tartarus is a pretty nice sell.
Yes?
Can I talk to you for a moment?
Okay, because I thought they weren't saying anything, but it's just, I guess, really difficult to hear through my headphones for whatever reason.
Senpai, this is unusual. Please, come in.
So not only do you excel at providing support during battle, you are also quite skilled at gathering information.
Yeah, Mitsuru was like, you were never supposed to find that information out, Yamagishi.
Oh, I'm sorry for doing that without permission.
Don't worry, you're not in trouble. But I do have an important favor to ask of you. I want you to find out as much as you can about that incident 10 years ago.
Yeah, see Mitsuru. I mean, she's kind of a lightning rod for all of Yukari's hatred right now, but she is also just as much of a victim.
Oh, well, very little of that was made public.
Well, in that case...
I know. That's why I want you to access the Kiricho Group's database.
You mean hack into their system?
No, I'm sure Fuka could do it.
Is that allowed?
Obviously not, but...
I'll give you my ID and password. Then you won't be held accountable.
Right, it'll be Mitsuru's head that this is gonna fall on if Fuka gets caught.
But I need to know the truth. In detail.
Senpai.
Of course, I'll understand if you refuse.
Well, she didn't refuse. If I were Mitsuru, I'd be a little put out because Fuka didn't say no to Yukari. But Fuka then was also the catalyst of that blow-up that happened yesterday, so...
Okay, I'll see what I can do.
Fuka just wants to be as helpful as possible.
Are you sure? I appreciate it. Yamagishi, aren't you resentful? Regardless of my good intentions, I did drag you into this without fully explaining.
Well?
I'm sure you must have at least a few complaints.
Not really.
I mean, because ultimately, they have to do it.
Did you know my entire family is made up of doctors? My parents are the one exception. It gives them a bit of an inferiority complex. That's why they're so hard on me. I don't like being at home.
I get that. Not the whole parents being doctors things, but I get why Fuka would not want to be at home.
But here, I'm able to do something no one else can. I have a purpose. So no, I don't have any complaints.
And so, Mitsuru and Fuka just became very close.
You're right. We can't do this without you. No one could take your place.
And coming from the only other person who's even remotely capable of doing so, that's really high praise.
Oh.
Thank you. I'll see you later.
It'd be nice if Mitsuru started calling her Fuka. But that might be a bit much.
So, Tartarus and the Dark Hour are on the way out, huh?
Guess everybody's dealing with it then.
No, that's a good thing. That's what we've been fighting for. So then, why? Damn it! Why am I so pissed?
Why indeed?
Gosh, it's hot, even for July.
Wow, can't believe we're already third years. Guess this will be the last time we'll wear these uniforms and hang out after school.
Not yet. It's only the school year's just started.
Who cares? I just want to get into college and start having fun already.
So I think high school...
I get it.
Like, I think in Japan, once you get into, like, high school is, like, their super duper rigorous one, and the entrance exams are really crazy, but college is, like, easy street compared to America's. Maybe. Of course, I could be completely wrong.
My problem is me. I'm going on like fighting was my duty and all. Actually, it's just all I'm good at.
See, this is the Junpei, and it's crazy. He always comes to this realization on his own.
Because without that, I'm nothing. So much for being a hero. I can't fight worth the shit anyway. Not compared to him, at least. Damn it! Nothing I do is good enough.
He's so hard on himself. It'll be okay, Junpei. Aw, I feel so bad for him.
Why am I only ever right about the worst things?
Well, it was important for this to come to light.
Am I stupid for trusting in something so blindly? Dad, I got this letter from you last spring. I must have read it 1,000 times since then.
To my family, 10 years into the future.
Okay, well that's one way. Welcome back, Yuri.
Tomorrow, I'll bring this letter to the opening ceremony for the Moonlight Bridge. It will be stored in a time capsule and sent to you in 10 years' time. Yukari, you may be small now, but in 10 years, you'll be 16. Be in high school.
Well, it's good that she got it right on time then.
I know you've been sad because I have to work so late, but you always manage to greet me with a smile. I'm really proud of myself. Kirijo-san appointed me head researcher.
Wow, the pay bump must have been pretty nice if nothing else, but at what cost?
I'll be starting on a big project soon. It feels good to receive so much recognition for my work. But I swear to you, nothing is more important to me than you and your mother.
Oh, Dad.
He seems like such a nice dude. Not seems like, he was a really great dude.
Yukari, I wonder, are you enjoying life? Do you have high hopes for the future? Do you still look towards tomorrow with excitement and wonder like you do now? No matter what happens in the next 10 years, I hope you're happy. And I hope this letter brings a smile to both you and your mother's faces. Eiichiro Takeba, March 6th, 2000.
So long ago. This would have been around the time of so Ichiro would have been writing that around the time that Eternal Punishment was happening.
No matter what happens, huh? All I can do is believe.
But that also might give us a bit of a clue.
I won't turn my back. I won't be like Mom. Not ever.
But that's not anything that's going to be relevant until the answer. Exams are coming up. It's almost time for the home shopping show. Who wants to hang? Wakatsu PR. So I do think we're going to, because we've been ignoring Bunkichi and Mitsuko for a while now. Max safety shoes. Instant curry. Yeah, let's go ahead and buy those. I wonder what you're supposed to, maybe, I'm sure the max safety shoes are probably, maybe not on rotation, but we might have multiple opportunities to get them. And we could study, but we're not going to be doing that. So is anyone here hanging out? Willing to talk to us at all? Fuka's here. Just her. Maybe we should hold off on going to Tartarus tonight, too. Looks like everyone is studying in their own rooms. They're all keeping to themselves because they're busy studying, right? I hope so.
Well,
Me
yes,
too.
but
I can't stop thinking about it. What if they're hiding in their rooms because of something else? Yeah, I'm fairly certain it's something else that they're hiding in their room because of. It was like a lot came to light. We could just fast travel there. I'm gonna skip to Bunkichi and Mitsuko. We actually had to take a quick stop to feed the cat, but
Oh, you have bad timing.
I feel like we have pretty good timing actually.
My wife just headed out to GeckoCon.
I'll wait here.
Well, she won't be gone long. In the meantime, why don't you keep me company?
And also it's Sunday. Can she even get in?
Are you thirsty? Here, I've got something we can share. Wait, where are the cops? Oh, I don't know how to find a thing around here without my wife.
The books are piled pretty high.
Oh dear, you got back just in...
Is she okay?
The tree.
Oh, what happened?
What's gotten into you, dear? Take a deep breath. You ought to know better than to walk so far at your age. Here, drink this. And here's some for you, too.
Yeah, we're probably way past the point where anything that he can offer us is useful, but we're not going to say no. Cylon Tea. Yeah, that probably only restores like 28 hit points.
Judging by her reaction, it seems the rumors might be true.
What rumors?
The persimmon tree we told you about. You know, the one by the walkway at your school. My wife heard a rumor that it was going to be cut down, and she almost fainted.
So she went up there to get clarification from a member of the staff?
Do you know anything about this?
No, we've never heard of anything about the persimmon tree, only from you. I'm worried.
You're so sweet. I'm worried too. I tried to look into these allegations, but I think I was barking up the wrong tree.
Aha, I get it.
If it's not too much trouble, could you tell us if you hear any more about it?
Of course, you'll be the first ones we contact about the persimmon tree. The only ones, but also the first ones. Mitsuko-san seems to be counting on me. I feel like we're growing closer. And we're only like ranked 4 with them. Yeah, it's been some months since we hung out with the elderly couple.
I know I made it sound like something very important, but
Well, it's important to you, and that's what makes it important.
only if it's convenient for you. Tell us if you hear anything about the persimmon tree, all right?
I parted with the elderly couple and went back to the dorm. So nobody is going to want to go to Tartarus tonight, obviously, but...
Welcome back.
They all just say welcome back. So I'm guessing... Maybe it's just... Let's hit the town map. Polonia Mall. These 3 things. Is there something that... And then Mayoito opens in like 4 days. Yeah, 6 days. Is it... I'm not certain what... I'd have to check check over the requests to find why this place we have the exclamation or the 3 marks. Okay, Mutatsu is here. Or he still hasn't. What do you want? You're killing my buzz here. No, I'm gonna get a tower persona. We're gonna buy a tower persona and come right back. So, you might be wondering why we did that instead of talking to Mutatsu, and it's because I actually spent... Oh. Is it gonna be a visit from Pharaohs? But yes, the lowest level tower persona that kept coming up, yeah, it's Pharaohs.
It's good to see you again.
Was Eligor, who is 5 levels higher than we are, and I don't want to hang out with Mutatsu without a corresponding persona, so we did all that work and we're gonna have to shelve hanging out with him for, well, whatever. His name is Mutatsu. We're gonna have to shelve hanging out with Mutatsu until we can get to level 31 and get those bonus points.
How long has it been since we first met? Time passes so quickly.
About 3 months, I would say.
So tell me, how's life as a Persona user?
It's a lot. Something's missing. Maybe a few more people in this joint.
I wonder what. I hope you find it soon. I remembered something else about the coming of the end.
Do tell.
It all stems from something that took place many years ago. 10 years ago, if I remember correctly. Oh. Didn't your parents pass away about 10 years ago?
I'm sure it's all a big coincidence.
A persona is like a mirror.
That is very much true. It's nice being able to look at people's personas and seeing their real life relationships reflected in them.
Which means a persona user can never escape their true self.
That too, I guess.
But no matter what, I won't leave you. Because we're friends, right?
Sure enough, I sense a faint bond forming between Pharos and me. And then I think this will be 3. Yeah, his skips levels, which is alright.
Good night.
Goodbye, Pharos. It's nice hearing from you from time to time, even if you just speak in cryptic nonsense. So, tomorrow is when the exams begin.
Wow.
We have exams starting tomorrow, and they're cumulative, so it's hard to remember everything.
You know what?
What if I fail again? I really wish the school would stop posting our names with our scores.
Yep, yep.
Right? It's embarrassing if we're near the bottom of the list. Smart people like Kirijo-senpai wouldn't get it, though. Yeah, Mitsuru definitely never been near the bottom with us peasants. Well, you peasants, because we've been ranking high since school started. And that trend is definitely about to continue.
Please.
Exams are starting tomorrow. Are you all ready? Summer vacation is just within reach, so you'd better study hard. Why aren't you excited? You know, summer vacation, beaches, shaved ice, woohoo! It's also the hottest time of the year, though. Don't go overheating, okay? That reminds me, there's an old expression for the hottest time of the year in the Northern Hemisphere. We're definitely staying awake. We need those academics points. The dog days of summer. It goes all the way back to an ancient Latin phrase, the puppy days. Any idea where that phrase came from? Anyone? Well, it's because Sirius, also called the dog star, appears at the start of a summer. People believed it brought droughts and misfortune. Here's hoping we can avoid all that, I guess. Have a nice vacation. Yes, give us those academic points. We need them. And then once we've maxed out on academics, every time it gives us the opportunity, we can sleep through class for some confidence, for some courage. Kurosawa and then Maiko. Alright, we're definitely going to be hanging out with Maiko, but give me 1 second. So we went ahead and actually fed the cat, but now Maiko does not seem to be having such a great time. Yeah, let's find out what's up with her. Aww.
I don't know what to do.
What happened?
My dad.
Yeah, last time, oh my gosh. There's so much going on. I should sit with her until she calms down.
Dad! He hit me!
Oh my god. With the voice acting, it's so much worse. Not that it wasn't bad before, but jeez.
He's so mean. It's not fair.
Well, that's awful.
Yeah. You think so too?
Everyone would.
That's mean. Stupid meanie. All I did was ask why they're getting a divorce. They got mad at me and said to stay out of it.
Yeah, the whole stay in a child's place thing. Could have told her that that's what she was gonna be told, but man.
So I kept asking, but Dad yelled at me and he hit me.
Oh.
Then Mom said it was my fault for asking so much.
Jeez, dude, that's almost as crazy.
I don't know if they love me anymore.
I'm sure, okay. You can't even fault her for coming to that conclusion, because, yeah.
Do they just wish I would disappear?
They would never.
Never? But then, why do they get so mad?
Well, it's tough to explain.
if I ran away from home?
You can't really fault her for jumping to such a wild extreme, because what happened to her was equally wild.
I want to know how they really feel about me. If they love me, they'll try to find me, right?
I guess.
It's a secret, okay? Don't tell Mom and Dad I'm running away.
We really shouldn't keep this secret for her, but
No, you won't tell.
Michael seems to trust me a lot. And I think, what is this, rank 5? Yeah, so her and Hierophant are equal.
I have to go now. Let's play again sometime.
Just make sure you don't do anything too crazy out there, Maiko. You really can't help but feel bad for her. Oh.
Welcome back.
It's like somebody died in here. Yeah. Of course things would still be a bit awkward.
What's wrong? You all hungry or something?
I really don't think that's it, Akihiko.
Not really.
Can he really not feel the tension? An awkward silence fills the room.
You know, it's almost summer break.
Fuka trying to make it less weird in here.
Oh yeah, it is, huh?
Does anyone have any plans?
Oh, okay, because I was like, is this new? But no, I think I know where this is going.
I wish I could go to the beach. Hot sand, cool breeze, babes in bikinis. Man, a break like that sure would be nice.
It sure would, Junpei. It sure would.
Somewhere in the south, where the water is crystal clear. But starting tomorrow, we gotta get through our exams. Oh man, this sucks.
I mean, it might for you, but
I'm sure you'll be fine.
wow. I'm sure Fuka means that genuinely, too. She's so nice.
But it would be nice to go somewhere with beautiful beaches, like Okinawa.
Well, it's not Okinawa, but how about Yakushima?
Okay, it is this cutscene.
Mr. Chairman, I didn't realize you were here.
He literally just walked in the door. Okay, whatever.
I happen to be in the area, so I thought I'd drop by and tell you my schedule for next week.
Okay, so he lets Mitsuru know in advance when he's gonna be by at the dorms then.
Oh, Hirinjo-kun, your father will be vacationing in Yakushima during the break.
Will he now?
He will?
You'll all have some time off after exams, right? Why don't you go and get a nice change of scenery?
I'm not gonna say no to that.
Seriously? We're gonna go on a trip?
Yes, sir!
Yes! Beaches and bikinis! Beaches and bikinis!
That's new.
Beaches and bikinis? This guy.
How about it, Hirinjo-kun?
Well, my father is a busy man. I don't want to ruin his vacation.
And, I mean, he's asking her because ultimately we need her sign off in order to make this happen. Especially if her dad's gonna be there.
Why so hesitant? No father would be upset with a daughter who came all that way to see him.
I wonder if Ikutsuki is doing, like, I've never thought about it before, but maybe he's doing this on purpose because of how weird things got last week.
You've all done a great job. You deserve to relax for a while. And we already know when the next operation will be, so I think it'll be fine.
I don't know.
Senpai, I'm begging ya!
Notice that it's Junpei who's asking.
All right.
And she reneges so quickly. I'm telling you guys, the agenda is real. Mitsuru and Junpei's friendship is so underplayed.
I guess everyone needs a break now and then. Let's do it.
The beach, huh?
Yeah, the beach. Looks like we're locked and loaded on that.
I should design a special training regimen.
This guy.
Oh man, I can't wait!
Oh, I need to go buy a swimsuit.
Hey, don't worry. I got one you can borrow.
Interesting. I don't doubt it, but why?
Nice try.
Right, Akihiko saw right through that.
Are you going to swim too, Mr. Chairman?
I'm afraid I can't. I'll turn to dust if I'm exposed to sunlight.
So Ikutsuki can make funny jokes. Let's get more of that in here.
Wait, seriously?
Really, Junpei?
Don't be stupid.
Off she goes. Okay, so yeah, this is not
Kirito-senpai, wait up!
You chased her down, what do you gotta say?
I just wanted to say sorry about the other day.
Alright, well.
I might have gotten a little carried away.
Okay, because you, Yukari understands now, I think, that Mitsuru was just as screwed over. Like, she knew a bit more, but she's trapped in this also.
Don't worry about it.
And she's been doing it for a lot longer, too.
In a way, it's only logical that we go to Yakushima. The chairman said that no one who was responsible for the accident survived, but there is one who did.
Really now?
What? There is?
My father.
Yeah.
I had no idea.
I like how much more cinematic this is. Like this cutscene. But, man. And our stuff is here as well. Max safety shoes and instant curry. So we'll be able to go ahead and turn this into Elizabeth.
Nice one.
I gotta say, I didn't expect Ikutsuki-san to come bearing good news. I figured he was here just to share more of his lame jokes. Yeah, he's on... Really now? Ikutsuki? Interesting. Alright, well, before we see what's going on with him... I'm so stoked for Yakushima, but that's one thing. You're as calm as ever, huh? Wish I had your chill. Do you know that... Well, I guess it makes sense that Mitsuru wouldn't be out and about. The girl said F it too. But, okay, let's go ahead and turn this into... Let's go ahead and turn this into Elizabeth before we study with Ikutsuki. I can't believe they're getting him in on this. So let's just... Everybody's... Alright, well, first things first. Thank you kindly. Let's about requests.
Here are my let's hear the results.
So these are the sought-after Max safety shoes. They seem like an ordinary pair of shoes.
A shame.
Perhaps its intended purpose will only reveal itself in a crisis. In that case, I'll be returning these. I'm sure they shall prove more useful to you. Let's see if that's the case. And more Oop. Hold on. What's this? Bring me the mysterious person's autograph. Get an autograph from President Tanaka of Tanaka's Amazing Commodities. So this is 100% new. Do you recall the online shopping world I spoke of in an earlier request? That seems to be related to a strange individual who often rambles along to a unique melody. Furthermore, he appears to be quite the prominent figure in your world. I've also heard that such prominent figures have a habit of handing out autographs on the streets. Since I am unable to leave my post, would you mind fetching me their autograph?
By all means.
I mean, might as well, right? But first, let's take a look at this. Now, I wonder if he's out here. 49 plus 50 HP. Yeah, that's definitely an upgrade. And everybody else is good to go with what they've got. Though if we had an SP boosting thing, we could give it to Fuka. Alright, so he's not here, so that's fine. And even so, I'd have to like there's something else here for us to turn in? Well, whatever. Part-time position open. We're just gonna go ahead and head on back, and then we're gonna see what Ikutsuki's talking about. This is cool. Gotta love reload.
Hello.
About Yakushima. Remember that you won't be able to go if you don't score well on your exams. That's not gonna be a problem for us. Since everyone is here, why don't you have the third years overlook your studies? Yes, please.
Goodbye.
Alright, I'll let the other second years know too. With a ferry trip to Yakushima on the line, I hope you perform very well on your exams. This guy. Well, a streak of one.
I'm fine helping out with studying, but wouldn't it be easier to focus without the distraction?
So he was, okay, he got everybody to come down, Junpei included, and Mitsuru, I guess.
They say studying with others grants benefits that can't be found alone.
Right. Akihiko, just get into the spirit of things.
Hey, so if we flunk the exams, are we really gonna have to stay behind? Tell me that's a joke.
I highly doubt it, especially dealing with Mitsuru.
It's no joke. As students, studying is our top priority. Failure will result in consequences.
Well, I'm not too worried about that. Not naming names here, but don't get in the way, Junpei.
Jeez, went right for him.
What happened to not naming names? I guess if the fate of my trip depends on it, I don't really have a choice.
I'm sure Junpei's not 100% neglecting his studies. I wouldn't be surprised if he studied 2 or 3 times as much as I did in high school.
I'll show you. I'll prove just how serious I am about Yakushima.
Alright, we believe in you. My hand stops as I hit a tough question.
What's the matter? Something you need help with?
Sure thing, senpai. Let's do vocabulary to follow off on kanji.
Ah, scintillating. It can refer to either a literal sparkle or a metaphorical brilliance.
Learn your vocab. Or, instead of going to Yakushima, you're going to Yaku-see me back at the dorm.
He's still at the one.
Yakushima? Yaku-see me? Maybe that one's a little forced.
Even he recognizes that's not his best material.
Wisecracks from Junpei are one thing, but I didn't account for this.
Right, what's he? He's got a notebook open too. What's he even doing here?
Maybe he's trying to test our ability to concentrate? Yeah, I suppose that's not likely.
Yeah.
Ikutsuki sounds one up in me. Gotta think of a killer comeback.
Focused on entirely the wrong thing.
Stop getting distracted. You need to concentrate on your studies.
Right. They're trying to see who can study the best while these two are distracting them.
She's right. Gotta focus. Let's keep at it.
I focused so hard I couldn't hear anything else. Excellent, 3. Fuka was completely right.
Are you struggling with memorization? Nothing beats repeating it until you know it by heart.
I think that yeah, I mean, she's not wrong.
Beats? Heart? Not bad, Kirijo-kun.
Oh, he got her.
What? No, that was not my intent with that statement.
Oh, it's too late.
Well, if you're pulling out of the race, then I win, hands down. Kirijo-senpai, defeated.
Not his A material, that's for sure.
This is giving me a headache.
Despite the diversions, I'd say that was productive. Keep it up so we can all go to Yakushima together.
Interesting. But okay, we got a lot out of that, actually. And it is always nice to see C's hanging out together. As first semester final exams begin today and will last for 5 days. Time to go ahead and get our mosey on. Make this happen. Which form of magic is used to find water sources? This one is going to be dowsing. Yep. Have a feeling this is the right answer. Too easy, especially because this one didn't change between Fest and Reload, owing to Edogawa's really friggin' long-winded sermons that he gives. How did the Witch of Agnesi gain the first half of its name? An error in translation. Right, it was something like an error in translation is the thing. We got it wrong when it first came up, but I remember the thingamabob, so we're good on that one. Who designed the prototype for the katana? Masakato, apparently. I don't know. Or maybe I shouldn't be so skeptical, because, like, somebody had to make it, and maybe he was so great for the samurai period because of his invention. I don't know. Still seems like you might have taken credit for it. There's an error in this sentence. What kind is it? It's a comma splice. It was all too easy. So simple. Saturday? Is it gonna be Elizabeth?
Hello, this is Elizabeth speaking.
Golden. Okay, so we're officially done with Arca Block.
I'm calling in regard to a recent change in Tartarus. It seems that a path that had been blocked off is now open. I thought it prudent to inform you.
Why, thank you.
Well then, I wish you a safe journey.
Though we're definitely not going to be going in there. Elizabeth said that a previously blocked path is now open. I should check it out next time I go to Tartarus. Well, it's about time. Oh, look who it is. Yo, what's up? Thank God today's the last day of exams. How have you been? Don't ask. Man, I can't wait to let off some steam. You gotta let loose during summer, you know? Was not expecting Junpei to come up to us, but it will be nice to finally ace the rest of this. I think it's the last day of exams, and the questions are just too easy. Because hitting rank 3 before the first one netted us the top score. I think 4 for the second one should be good enough. Oh. I'm done, baby. Yeah, that's the kind of energy we need. I think 4 should be enough to ace it, and then we're gonna need to hit 5 before the next one.
The dark days of testing are finally over. The sun is shining bright.
I know that feeling.
So, how'd you do?
You are not gonna believe this. I aced PE.
Well, that pretty much answers my question.
I think she, dang, she says something different here in Fez.
Whatever. A real man doesn't dwell on the past.
Like, something like I shouldn't have bothered or something like that.
I'm already thinking ahead to the blue skies of Yakushima.
Oh yeah, that's coming up soon, huh?
Yeah, how'd you forget? Well, I guess I would say how'd you forget, but They were testing.
Are you all ready to go?
Sure am. Been ready since it was mentioned. How about you?
Me? Not really. Oh, sorry, I don't sound very enthusiastic, do I?
No, it just sounds like you had other things on your mind.
Hey, how about we stop somewhere on the way back? I don't have practice today.
Sounds good. Where we going?
Oh, what's all this then?
If you need to buy a swimsuit, I'd be happy to help.
He's still on that?
Very funny.
Right, like Yukari would ever even entertain that idea.
Alright, give me a sec. I'm gonna go grab my stuff from the locker room. Oh, I'll invite Fuka too.
Oh, okay. I was like, is this new? But no, I know where this is going.
Hey, I know I've been kind of a dick lately.
It's all good, Junpei. We understand you. We're not gonna get mad because you've got your own personality and insecurities and aren't constantly filleting us 24/7 like some other best friends we could name.
So, sorry about that.
Don't worry about it.
All right, let's put this whole thing behind us. Cool?
Is that it?
All right, let's get out of here.
That's it? What the heck? I still like that it occurred, but it was. Junpei is like way more heartfelt in Fez. He's like he's like this is when you and he become besties, and his dialogue makes it clear that that's how he feels.
Freedom at last! What should I do now?
Anything you want.
Take it down a notch, will you?
You bounce back from things so quickly, Junpei-kun.
Right. This morning it was the end of the world, and now he's on top of it.
You know it. Oh, hey, Sonoda-san's here. Don't see that every day.
It is odd that he ambled out with us, yeah.
Ikutsuki-san called me.
Oh, I guess it's much less weird in that case.
I think he wants to talk about a new candidate.
Oh, okay, cool.
Does that mean another person is going to join?
Sure does.
Maybe.
Nah, it's a sure thing.
Fuka,
Oh.
what's wrong, Natsuki-chan?
Do you think you can stay after school with me for a mandatory study session? There's like no one.
I don't remember this from Fest, but I think maybe.
Oh, wait, are you about to head out for the day? Okay, then, never mind.
So considerate.
Wait! It's alright. I'll help you.
Of course, why would Fuka turn her down?
Sorry. I'll see you all back at the dorm later.
There they go.
I'm really surprised at how much she's changed.
Well, she's with Natsuki, and Natsuki admitted that they're the same, basically, so.
Ah, friendship. How beautiful. Adolescence is such a wonderful thing. So full of vibrancy.
Springtime of youth and all that. There he is.
Mr. Chairman?
Oh, hello. I just stopped by to pick someone up. I might as well introduce you to him now.
Oh, what's all this then, Akihiko?
Hello. Oh, Amada-kun, what are you doing here?
So, like, initially, because it might seem kind of weird that Yukari already knows Amada, but they, before now, on some Sundays, you can actually see Junpei and Yukari talking to him at Naganaki's shrine.
You know him?
He doesn't leave during the break because of his circumstances.
Wonder what those would be.
Oh, I heard about that.
Where? I doubt he would have just straight up told you. Well, actually, he might have mentioned it.
Something about your parents, right?
It used to only be me and my mom. She got in an accident. So now it's just me.
It happened 2 years ago.
Right now, one of his distant relatives is paying for his school expenses.
W relative.
But that doesn't mean he should stay at the elementary school dorm all by himself, right?
An elementary dorm could only happen in Japan. Though, I'm sure there is plenty of den mothers, though, so it wouldn't be, but still, that's something you can only really get away with in Japan.
So I decided to move him to your dorm, just for the summer.
A high school dorm in itself is a lot to ask for in like an American setting. Though I think British, that's what a boarding school is, though.
To our dorm? Do you really think that's a good idea?
Why, of course. He has the potential.
We're just openly discussing this in front of him? How much does he know?
Then he's the new candidate?
Sure is.
That's right. But as you can see, he's still just an elementary school student, so it's only a possibility for now.
Are you Akihiko Sanada-senpai?
Oh. Okay. Well, hold on. Let me see if he says it first.
Yeah.
I've heard a lot about you. You've never lost a boxing match.
Awesome. Honestly, I can't remember if he makes the same kind of remarks in Fess.
Nice to meet you.
Yeah. Nice to meet you.
Why does he sound so unhappy to meet a fan? But yes, so Ken, even though they never say his first name in that cutscene, but the movies, there's a lot you could say about the movies, but they definitely do. They definitely do handle Ken's storyline a lot better. Like, he got a massive improvement in the movies. Woo! Bye-bye school exams. Hello summer vacation. Yakushima, here we come. I can't wait for Monday. Maybe I ought to hit up Polonium Mall to get some stuff for the trip. Is he heading out? Oh.
Yes, precisely.
Oh, speaking of Polonium Mall, here, take this. Black Sword. It is the 18th, isn't it? I don't know, dude. I hope this doesn't mean... Okay, because there was something about Persona 3 Portable I really didn't like. It was a super tiny detail. Well, let me not get ahead of myself. What's that? It's just a small reward. You all deserve a little something after studying hard for exams. Have you heard of the antique shop at Polonium Mall? It's called Mayoido.
That'd be correct.
It just reopened today, actually. If you bring that to the shop, I'm sure they'll be of great help to you. How's an antique shop gonna help us? Am I missing something? I can't quite explain it very well myself. It'd be better to hear from the shop owner than from me. Well then, I'll let you take care of it from here. So, that antique shop in Polonium Mall, the chairman suggested I pay them a visit. I'll head over there now. There's a tutorial for it now. Okay, because in Fez, like, when it opens, it just opens. It won't let us leave. Yeah, it just opens, and it's up to you to be keeping track of that. When does Be Blue V? I think we got 3 more days still on Be Blue V. Okay, yeah. Mayoido Antiques. How they'll be able to help me, I don't know. Guess the only thing left to do is find out. In we head. Alright. Oh, are you in high school? And you're shopping here? Well, take your time and look around. Okay, is it just... It seems this lady owns the antique shop. I should show her the black sword that I got from Ikutsuki. What? So, okay, because she was tan in Fest, which I always really liked. I think you can still see it in her model, maybe. Or I might just be coping hardcore with that. What's that? Here, let me have a look.
I see.
So you're one of the ones Kurosawa was talking about. This is but a humble antique shop. Having said that, I believe I can be of some assistance to you. As long as I have something like this black sword, that is. This here is a base model for crafting weapons. Oh no. Okay, this is what I was worried about. By fusing it with various materials, you can craft special equipment.
Of course.
I can help with the crafting process, but you'll have to collect the required materials yourself. And that sounds like Michelle Ruff, which is pretty cool. It's nice that the original Yukari got a cameo as well with the Mayoido shopkeeper. These base materials can be found in places that tend to be quite unwelcoming. So we can get them in Tartarus is what she's saying. That's why it'll be up to you to collect them.
By the way,
also, if you find any gems or the like, I'd be willing to exchange them for some of my wares here. So is this what we can use the stuff like Jactite for? Like instead of the, well, we've been picking up the other stuff too, but I'm sure we can exchange them with her here. Well then, go ahead and have a gander. Mayoido Antiques. You can now travel to Mayoido Antiques to conduct an item fusion or item exchange. Item fusions involve expending one weapon part and a handful of required materials to create a unique piece of equipment. In the item exchange, the proprietor will take any gemstones off your hands in exchange for items. Materials that are used in item fusions can often be found in Tartarus, so you'll be able to collect them as you explore.
which one?
Oh, okay, cool. Okay, so I guess the black sword was just for the... Or maybe that's... If you think about it in that... Okay, so the Nile weapons... In Fest, the Nile weapons are the things that get dropped in Tartarus that you can use for weapon fusion. And Ikutsuki giving us a black sword made me worried because I like the Nile thing really ties into the Persona 3, really ties into Persona 3's whole ethos, or I guess.
Items prepared. Come take a look.
Mikari? Mikari like the guy from Apocalypse? This all stats +1 is kinda nice. Low on the random ailment.
Both antiques and gems can lose their luster very easily if you don't take good care of them.
Yeah, that's definitely Michelle Ruff. But, and we don't have any of these, which is fine, that's completely okay. Or Nile cloth. You can fuse weapons and, oh, you can fuse heart items this way. The Narcissus flower to prevent charm. Oh my gosh, that thing is almost required for a Tartarus boss.
Go on, look around.
Okay, and you can still get incense and, ooh, skill cards. Divine Grace Shift Boost? Okay, so... No, actually. So in Vanilla Fest, the full social link was the only one. Vanilla Fest and Vanilla and Fest, the full social link was the only one that was giving you benefits as you were ranking it up. Shift Boost should have been something that was locked behind a full upgrade rather than a skill that you can acquire. But Divine Grace right now, when we're still rocking with Medea on a lot of our good healing personas, busted. We throw that onto, and Invigorate 2 would be nice as well, but if we were to throw something like that onto, we got Lenon Shi. We put that on Lenon Shi and we'll be godlike for healing for a while.
Which one so? What will it be?
All stats +1, and it only requires one... Okay, we're going to go for this.
Sure? Here you go. Thanks for waiting.
And there's no time limit. We just have it now.
Go on, look around.
And I guess all this stuff is fine.
Everything good?
Yeah, let's exit.
Come again.
Maybe it's because... Okay, because in Fest, when you were doing this stuff, you had to wait several days, which makes me think that the true excellence of Mayoido has been taken away. We'll have to see, though. But yeah, the one thing I didn't like in Persona, he's here! Ooh. Alright, well, I guess we'll be doing this then. My, aren't you handsome? Can I interest you in being part of a promotional campaign I'm running? Oh, you're still in high school. That would mean that perhaps if I trained him. The man seems to be mumbling to himself. It seems that my charm has caught his attention. Okay, so this takes precedence then. Say, young man, how would you like to have all your dreams come true? Well, do I have a golden opportunity for you? Tell me more. Now, this stays between us, so don't go telling anyone, okay? I can make you rich, 100% guaranteed. All you need is 20,000 yen and your investment will multiply by 100. And the best part is, you don't even have to lift a finger. You'll become fabulously wealthy overnight. Just give me the 20,000 yen and I'll take care of the rest. Well, what do you say? Sure thing. This seems 100% above board. I gave the man $200. That'll do it. I'll be in touch once your fortune has been made.
Goodbye now.
No, okay. I guess we have to wait. We can't do her request until after we've gone through his thing. So, in which case, someone wants to hang out. Honestly, we probably shouldn't. Like, we need to make sure that, like, I don't want to call it neglecting them, but Inikutsuki's still here.
Oh, that's right.
Maybe I'll visit my Yoido myself when I have a bit of spare time. There's a thing or two I'd like to ask. But above all, I'd love to take the time to browse the antiques and learn the grand history behind each piece.
Oh, hey!
I'm so excited for the trip! I've only read about Yakushima in textbooks. A short while ago, I wouldn't have been able to even fathom traveling together with everyone. I mean, yeah, because it was all awkward. Have you made all your preparations for Yakushima? I'm ready.
Oh?
You had adequate spare time during finals, did you? Well, as long as you did well on them. I think you'll be pleasantly surprised, Mitsuru-senpai. Amada-kun is so mature. I can't believe he's only in elementary school. There's a certain someone who I wish would learn from Amada-kun's example. Why do you think he's so childish all the time? Even an actual child acts more grown up. I think the key word here might be act. Or acts. But yeah, we're gonna have to leave our party members be for right now. Because we have to study. We gotta hit rank 5. We gotta just grind that out, basically. And unsurprisingly, we did not get ourselves a brand new thing. So, the post-exam break begins today. It's almost time for the home shopping show. Come to think of it, the crops I planted on the rooftop should be ready to harvest by now. Maybe I should go check on them. So first, let's take a look and see what's going on here. Tetracone. Okay, cool. So this is something, I don't think it was specifically called, or it might have been, but this is something 14800. This friggin' guy, he fleeced us for just enough that we can't afford this stuff. Wow. Well, at the very least, we'll be able to grow our own, but still, he got us. He 100% got us. Since we didn't grow these with anybody, they're not going to be as good. Tarukaja potato. And we're going to have to hit up Rafflesia in order to get more. Alright, so we're actually going to... yeah. Bunkichi and Mitsuko. We've got Shisa. So we're gonna go ahead and actually hit up them. And, well, we could have studied, but we've been putting them off for so long. They deserve a bit of our time and attention, too. Yeah. Hang out with the old couple for a bit. And then we can keep grinding out our academics till right before the thing, but that's gonna be after we catch up with them.
Oh, we were just talking about you.
Good things, I hope.
We've been feeling a bit guilty for troubling you about the persimmon tree.
Genuinely, it's been no trouble. I wouldn't worry about it.
Oh, good one. I wouldn't worry about it. Glad you can joke around even at a time like this.
I feel like there's no way Bunkichi wouldn't call Ikutsuki Shuji-chan.
Makes me feel like we're not so different, you and I. Lord knows I can't pass up a good pun.
But, well, Ikutsuki is an adult, so he may call him just Ikutsuki-san. It depends. I wouldn't know.
That persimmon tree is a reminder of our son.
Oh.
Actually, before his death, he was a teacher at Gekkoukan.
I wonder, maybe it would have been around the time that all that stuff went down.
He planted that tree on graduation day with the students of his very first class.
So it's got powerful sentimental value.
Just when we thought that tree was about to bear fruit. Why now? Why do they want to cut it down now?
Probably because the administration doesn't have any sentimental value for it. It'll be okay.
Thank you. I'm all right now. That made me feel a lot better. It's very comforting talking to you.
Yeah, we tend to have that effect on people.
Oh, wow! You've really gone and captured my wife's heart. You must be popular with the ladies. My wife's no sucker after all.
Bunkichi calls it like he sees it.
I feel I'm looking at myself when I was in my prime.
The elderly couple seems to have grown fond of me. So this should put us at rank 6. Oh, rank 5, so I was off earlier.
Don't fret too much about the tree. Just stop by when you have the chance.
Well, still, it's nice hearing more about it and your son.
Oh, and take this. It's left over from earlier, but it's still good.
Crab bread. So it's a crab bread now, but it was Kanipan when Nozomi was talking about it.
Well then, you take care of yourself.
So, back to the dorm, and it's gonna be time for us to we're gonna study, and then we're gonna head out to Yakushima. Oh, nobody's got anything. Nobody's here. Guess everybody's packing, which is fine. So definitely join me next time for more Persona 3 Reload. Bye for now, guys.